Good morning. Hello. Welcome into another ARC stream where we just chat and we yap and we be chill. Today's gonna be a chill morning. Today's gonna be a chill morning just because I'm so goddamn tired. Happy Monday. Hello, guys. Hello. Let me switch over here. Oh, I have a surprise for you guys. Thank you for the 85 consecutive streams, Vess. Yeah, yap to yap. That's what this stream is going to be called from now on. Not just the ARC radio. It's ARC radio yap to yap. Hold on, my cat wants food. Wait. You guys are going to have to wait a little longer. Goofy. Oh, he's tired too. He's yawning. Alright, here's your food. Cue Caffeine by Casey Lee Williams. I actually don't know that song. Should I listen to it? Is it a good one? And Prank Mondays. Okay guys, here's your surprise. Guys, look, we have a new background. We have a new desk. We got a new mic. We have a new room. This one's really fancy, guys. This one's extremely fancy. Look at all these cool lights in the back. Look at all these fancy chandeliers. Yeah, we're fancy now. Very starry. It's our Megadon in the background. Where? wait, hold on. First of all, you gotta educate me on what our Megadon is. Because that sounds like a dinosaur, and I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's something else. Armageddon, the end of days? That doesn't explain anything to me. You gotta go deeper into the lore. Where is it from? Why is it called Armageddon? Is it a doomsday event? I don't know. Like in the Bible. Do I look like I study the Bible, guys? Do I look like I go to church? This sinner right here points at myself. The sinner of all sins. I don't go to church, guys. I don't look at the Bible. Okay. I'm about to bring out the Bible, the half Bible that the Jehovah's Witness gave me. I'm about to bring it out right now. I'm gonna read every single passage in there and see if there's any such mention of Armageddon. It's like Ragnarok. The only Ragnarok I know of is Ragnarok Online. Grand Blue Fantasy Ragnarok. Hello, Dormant Owl. Welcome in. Who got first today? Guessing you first, Normie. Hello, Daxtel. Hi, Ravi. Hi, Captain. Celeste. Normie. Cypher. Have a good lurk, Taiji. Hello, Karen. Have a good lurk as well. Thank you for the hydrate, Scampy too. It will be hydrating on caffeine because that's exactly what I need today. Hi, Vess. Hello, Cube. Battle of Ragnarok. The Battle of Ragnarok. Is that a thing? Okay, we're gonna read all about Ragnarok and Armageddon today. This is gonna be an educational stream, okay? So, I'm pretty sure it's not just me who doesn't know. I'm pretty sure there's more than me, right? There's more than. It's only the people who know about it who are talking about Armageddon. Am I spelling that correctly? 2 D's? It's a movie from 1998, a sci-fi. Wait, hold on. That's not what I'm looking for, guys. Are you sure this is in the Bible? Am I getting gaslit right now? Oh, I'm not. It's our country's lore. Okay, I'm gonna learn all about Denmark. All right, here it is. You decided it was a Bible thing. Wait, did you mean the movie then? The 1998 movie? Is that what you're talking about? Whoa! 250 consecutive streams, Moogie. Thank you very much. If you read the passages of the Bible, you'll scare the hell out of the non-believers. Okay, to be fair, I'm also a non-believer. To be fair, I'm also one of them. So we're of the same breed. We're of the same species. We can all gather together and read about the Bible. Okay, this isn't Sunday. Hold on. I still want to know what this is. I said it's like the Armageddon because I thought it'd be a good frame of reference. I'm so Christianity uncultured. I have no idea what that even is, guys. So I wouldn't know. Here it is. Is the prophesied gathering of armies for a battle during the end of times. According to the Book of Revelation and the New Testament of the Christian Bible, Armageddon is variously interpreted as either a literal or symbolic location, although the term has since become more often used in a generic sense to refer to any end of the world scenario. Oh, so it's actually pretty common. You would use this even outside of the Bible. Why don't I know about this? It's in Zelda? It's a location where the Bible prophesies that the last battle of the world will take place. Which is, I get it, and that's why there's like so many references to this place. Yeah, first it's Legend of Zelda, and now it says, what is Get On? Mauser, hello, welcome in. Hi, Nicolay. Hi. Hello, Fallen Knight. Hello and goodbye. Goodbye, Fallen Knight. How come I never played any games that had any mention of Armageddon? Am I even pronouncing that correctly? Okay, Wiki, tell me how this is pronounced. Armageddon. Guys, I've been pronouncing it wrong this entire time. It's Armageddon. I told you? See, when I say Armageddon, it sounds like a freaking dinosaur. Like, what kind of dinosaur is this? Armageddon. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a big-ass shark. Exactly that. See, if they came out with Jaws 2 or something, that's bad movie, but like, if they came out with another Godzilla versus big ass shark movie and they named it Armageddon, I wouldn't even bat my eye. I'd be like, that's a great name for a shark. Yeah, Armageddon. It's Armageddon. Why is there two D's? See, because there's two D's, my initial thought is that you put the pronunciation or the emphasis on the dawn part of the word, or not gettin'. Get down was a popular Japanese style meme that had a very interesting trend for a bit. I need to know what that is. Gettin'. Wow, so many references here. Get down or gettin', also known as gettin', is a Japanese mad remix fad that originated from a glitch found in the Nintendo 64 first-person shooter game. I've never seen this before. Oh, I just see a lot of anime. This is in 2020. When did this become a meme? From the early 2000s? How come I see like Haruhi? She has nothing to do with this meme, does she? Probably not. Thank you for the hydrate. Hello, sentients. Welcome in. Hello, noisemaker. Hello. Oh, the coffee's still a little hot. I was trying to say Megalodon at first. I mean, that's essentially what it is it not? You look at Armageddon, you look at Megalodon, and both of the words look exactly the same. I'm gonna prove your point. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna prove my point. Armageddon and Megalodon. Why are we loading in? Why are we Megalodon in? No. See, they kind of look the same. You look at two of the words, you blur your eyes a bit. Okay, we're gonna put water in your eyes or something. We're gonna go blurry. Both the words kind of look similar in shape-wise. It's silhouette, the silhouette of the words. So I don't understand why they decided to make it so that the pronunciation isn't Armageddon. Thank you, Sari. If you end with something done, I just assume it's doomsday shit. Megalodon? Is Megalodon a doomsday thing? Is there another word that ends with Don? Don Quixote. Hello, Angular Circles. Welcome in. Even words are looks maxing. Have you guys, like, been on TikTok lately? Or any of the YouTube shorts? Or Instagram reels? Have you guys looked at what the look maxing community is doing recently? This is why Google thinks your name is T-Rex. Shake my head. I did say I wanted to rebrand, and then I thought about it a little bit more. I do have a new brand logo, but then I ended up telling the commissioner that I probably just won't take the new rebrand name, and I'll just take the icon. I'll take the logo instead, not the words. So I'm gonna be X_Ark_Cressix forever. Even though, yeah, maybe it is T-Rex shit, maybe it is Ark Survival, maybe it is about monster trucks, okay? And I was like, wow, I have a really shit naming convention. I don't understand names. You guys like this? Do you guys like X_Ark_Cressix? The only shorts that keep up with are yours. You gotta expand your vision, Vestue. You gotta go and you gotta look at other people's shorts. Going to the hospital, fix face, or pay for the 30 loans. I'm just changing my name, just governmental name changing. That's it. That's all it is. That's the rebrand. Ark Survival Devolved. No, I don't like that one. That one's bad. Not sure if they're doing, but some of the maxers are. Some of them got. It's actually pretty amazing what they're doing. They're going into orthodontics. Like I'm roommates with dentists, so we talk about why teeth fuck up, and it's usually because of mouth positions and tongue positions and the way that we sit, our postures and everything, and that really fucks with the way you look. It really messes with how you look, like your facial look, your facial aesthetic. And I guess some of these kids have found out, and they're like, yeah, this is, in order to unfuck my face, I just have to sit up properly. I have to make sure that my tongue is resting in its regular position. I have to work on these certain muscles on my face. It's all part of like regular orthodontics, guys. Like, I know it's a meme, but it's real. X_Ark_Cressix. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care what your name is now. I think we did talk about another name at some point. Yeah, it was because I was convinced that I should change my name to something that's just a one singular word. And I was like, you know what? I think they're right. Maybe I should. Maybe it should just be one singular word. And then, okay, guys, this is my validation. Guys, you can't make fun of me, okay? You guys can't make fun of me for me saying this. But the other day, I was talking about names, or there was a conversation about names. I wasn't talking about names. You know who was talking about names? Mike Hamiyoshi was talking about names. So, Flan was talking about names on stream, and then I did mention that I didn't really like my name, and he goes, your name's cute and it's individualistic. Like, there's a lot of personality in it, and you should keep it. And so I'm gonna keep this forever, guys. It's so easy. It's so easy to make me decide on what to do. It's just I just need Flan to be like, okay, yeah, you should keep it because I like it. The Kamiyoshi pressure. Hello, Kaede, welcome in. Oh, happy Monday. Archegedon. It's kind of sad in a way, which is why I'm saying you can't make fun of me. Stop laughing. Hi, Unwin. Welcome in. Hi again. Yeah. Elon Musk will offer to buy your name. I swear to God, my name sounds like Elon Musk's kid or something. Like, this is what he would name his child. His second, third child. How many children does he have? I have no idea. Well, I'll leave. I have Fusion. What is Fusion? Goodbye, Cold Hunter Army. Rest well, whatever that is. What's Fusion? If your Oshi said stop streaming, would you do it then? Okay, guys, the whole reason why I'm streaming is because... Okay, no, not the whole reason. Part of the reason why I'm streaming is because of my Oshi. So there's that. If he said stop streaming, I'll be like, okay, maybe I will. You're gonna make a new video? What's gonna be about? Did the little puffball run across the stream? Yeah, you like it? Every time you press the spawn redeem, you can get it. So, hold on. Let me try it. There we go. Did you guys see it? Did it happen? I want to change some of the sounds. I like the 8-bit sound here, but I want something to be more comfy. If any of my Oshis told me to stop, I just laugh at them. It's a little different when the reason why I'm streaming is mostly because I look up to my Oshis. And they have convinced me that I have the ability and the prowess to do so. But I mean, I'm kidding when I say that I'm going to stop streaming if they told me to stop streaming. I think my Oshis probably wouldn't even tell me that, to be honest. They're one of my biggest supporters. Metal pipe sound. No, that would kill you guys. We had the knocking before. For everybody new here, every time I pressed... No, there was outside of spawn, like before spawn, we had a knocking redeem for everybody who came in. And it was so distracting because everyone became really paranoid. Every time they heard the knock, they're like, is that my door? Is there someone in my room, right? That I removed it. And now it's an 8-bit spawn. But I want something that is more akin to... you know, like the Enfield UI sounds? The ones that sound very pretty to the ears. They're kind of like wind chimes, but more cyber-like. Just like that. Hey Siri, will Ark stop streaming? I doubt it. I'm so deep into streaming now, there's no way I would stop. I love and look up to my Oshis, but I love and look up to my parents and they can't convince me to do shit. But you didn't stream because of your parents. The reason why I'm streaming is because a lot of people around me and my Oshis have told me that I could probably do well in streaming, and I'm like, you know what? If they believe in me, then I'll believe in myself as well. They're probably, yeah, they're like one of my biggest supporters. There's no big enough reason to stop streaming. There is, if you guys start hating me, if everyone here turns into a hate watcher, okay? If every single person here, every single day comes into stream, they go, Ark, you should stop streaming, you suck at this, I'd be like, okay, you know what? You guys might be right. I might, you guys might be right. I'm just gonna stop streaming right now. I get peer pressured really easily. Did you name yourself Ark because of Ark Knights? Yes, I did. I actually did. There's multiple reasons. There's multiple reasons why my name is Ark. One of them is because of Ark Knights, one of my favorite gacha games. Actually, is my favorite gacha game. And the other reason is because of my previous handle, which I'm okay with sharing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make you guys guess what it is. I'm just gonna drop a hint right now. But my old handle used to be named after a person in history who also so happens to be a character in Fate. Yeah, there we go. Joan Dank. Joan Dank. Joan of Arc. And I just took Arc. Yeah, I took Arc and I was like, okay, let me just stick with this one. Not Cool Lol's known me for like 10 years. So Not Cool Lol would know exactly who I'm talking about. I love Jelter. Me too. Jelter's really freaking cool. Arc of Joan, Joan of Arc. Yeah, that was me. And I'm like, I could be Joan. But I'm like, Joan's such a boring, common name. I was like, how about I just take Arc instead? I'll take the last part of it and change the C to a K. I still have responsibilities. You do. It's okay. You don't have to act on it. I just thought it's funny to give you the mod badge. It's just to scare people off. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do, Not Cool. As long as your presence is here, right? Anybody who decides to be evil and come into chat and be disruptive is going to be like, is there a mod here? And the moment they see their name and your badge, right, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, I guess I gotta behave. I gotta behave. I said word, welcome in. Joan, don't listen to her. Your name's amazing. I mean, Joan's fine. It's just a little boring. What about the Cressex part? Okay, so originally it was my first handle was Dreamy X-Ark, which the X-Ark also came from Grahatia of Final Fantasy XIV. That's where X-Ark came from. And Ark came from two different places, right? Then afterwards, I was like, people kept calling me Dreamy. Hello, please, welcome in. Every time I went into chat, everyone's like, oh, hey, Dreamy. Or I would go, like, talk to another streamer, and they'd be like, hey, Dreamy. But I didn't really want to correct them as well because it feels kind of not like an asshole move sort of thing, but I didn't want my name to be the topic of discussion and have them feel bad as well that they're getting my name wrong. So I never said anything, but I was, in the back of my mind, I was getting a little tired of being called Dreamy all the goddamn time. So I said, okay, let me just change it. I wanted to change my name to just Arc, but I was like, that's taken. Change it to X-Ark, that's taken. And I was like, how about I just give myself a last name, right? We're gonna do the whole government thing. I'm gonna write some papers, submit a form to the government, change my last name, or add a last name to it. So it turned out to be Cressex, and I wanted it to be Cressex because I wanted it to end with an X. If it starts with an X, it gotta be as cringe as that and end with an X as well. Kind of like, you know, X-Ark_XX, right? Like back in the MySpace days. So I was like, you know what? Let's do that. We're gonna be X_Ark_Cressex. So now it looks like a, you know, back in the day Gaia Online type name. X in Kingdom Hearts. Good morning, Ridgeway. Is there an X in Kingdom Hearts? I wouldn't know. I didn't play Kingdom Hearts. No idea. Hello, Rima. Just dropping by. Have a good stream. Thank you. We're just chilling here today. This is the Arc Radio. That reminds me, you need to watch X 1999. I don't know what that is. X 1999. Oh, that's an anime. Oh, it's a clamp anime. Is it good? It's unfinished, apparently. Yeah. XX_Arc_Cressex. I might as well call myself X Dark Flame Master or something. I might as well be that. How are you feeling, Arc? We need to know. How am I feeling, guys? Tired? Just from the sound of my voice, just from looking at my face, can you guys tell can you guys read me? Am I EP? Miss Cressex sounds nice, albeit a bit too formal. Yeah, but then people will start calling me Cressex instead of Arc. I think I'm lucky enough so that when I go into other people's stream chats now and I chat, right? Doesn't want to be part of their communities. People just know me as Ark. They look at me and they're like, oh, hey, Ark. And I'm like, oh, you're not calling me X-Ark Crest 6. You're calling me Ark. And that makes me a little happy. Thank you for the hydrate. You're Genki today? Is that a good thing? I mean, why would that be a bad thing? I don't... XX Fleon supporter. XX. Hey, they're called the macaroons, okay? Get it right, Danish. Get it right, Danish freak. There's an actual official name, okay? Just like how you guys are called the Memorists and you guys aren't called the X support or so the X-Ark supporters. You guys are the Memorists. I'm joking, Genki's energetic and you're tired. I am tired. I can still be Genki while being tired. Sort of. What should we call you exactly? Just Ark. Just Ark's fine. Ark is good. Have I ate? I actually... I have to go back on my word today. Because yesterday and the day before that, remember when I said I was going to start eating breakfast? Maybe you wouldn't remember it if you weren't there, but that's exactly what I said. I said, I am going to start eating breakfast from now on. And then you know what happened? Last night I had a burger and a half and fries. And I was so full. I was like, I don't know if I can eat anymore. And then Coco, okay? Like the bubble tea place. Coco milked. Hi, Nico. Welcome in. President Chung. Coco, the boba place, has a promotion today. Or no, yesterday was the last day. Where they had a, you know those big like quenchers that they have? They're like 1 liter big, right? Well, two of my roommates wanted those. I was with like 6 people last night for dinner, and two of my roommates wanted one of those. And if you buy one of those 1 liter quenchers, it comes with a free bubble tea, like a boba milk tea. And then I had that too. So it was a burger and a half, fries, and then the milk tea. And I was literally dying on the floor. So when I woke up this morning, I was still so full. I was like, I don't think I can shove any more food in my stomach. I don't think I can eat for like another 16 to like 20 hours. It's massive. Yeah, it's a liter. That's how big it was. I didn't have any of that. I just had part of the milk tea. But you guys know how much my body hates milk, and I get so bloated. I get really, really full off of it. So yes, I was dying on the floor. Liquids make you down the floor. Let's go drinking again. No. Last time Nico gave me a drink and I passed the fuck out. It was just the start of the party. Everybody is waiting. No, I got there and there was probably only like 4 other people. And I was just waiting for everyone to arrive. And Nico was bartending. Nico's like, "Here, you want a drink? You want to try this, Ark? You want to try this? It's really good." And I was like, "Oh, you know what? Sure, why not?" So I took the drink and then I passed the fuck out. And I was out for the entire party. Everyone's good morning. Welcome in. Happy Monday. And you know what was even funnier? Rhapsodos X was there as well. He kept trying to talk to me while my eyes were closed. I was passed the fuck out and he kept talking. This guy was drunk as hell. But I don't remember much about it. Until I do recall some people waking me up in the middle of my slumber. And they were like, "Ark, you okay? You want me to take this guy away? Because he's been talking to you for like 3 hours." And I'm like, I'm not even listening to him. And my eyes were closed. I wasn't paying attention to anything this guy was saying. So I was like, no, it's fine, whatever. I just went back to bed and Raps just kept talking. Was it a good nap at least? It was, yeah. I don't remember much about the party. More like I wasn't conscious for most of the party. Yeah, it was fun though. We haven't had one of those in a long time. I think everybody is like busy with stuff. Like yapping to a brick wall. Yeah, essentially. You're allowed to make fun of Raps when he comes in here. Hi Zombie, welcome in. Good morning. Happy Monday. Sorry guys, to find out this way. Okay, here's the thing, guys. I'm a heavyweight. I don't know what the heck Nico put in that drink. Okay, but I'm a heavyweight. I am able to drink half a bottle of rum and not die, all in one sitting. I've done that before. I'm pretty good with alcohol. And usually I know my limits. It's just that I don't know what concoction was in that drink. Heavyweight, yeah, okay. I am. I promise. See, this is what happens when you're a semi-alcoholic. I no longer drink anymore, guys. I just want to let you guys know I'm so old. I need to take care of my body. I stopped drinking, and I don't encourage drinking. In fact, drinking is terrible for you. It does make you happy, okay? If you need it, sure. Once in a while, sure. But at the end of the day, it's bad for your liver. It's bad for your health. It's all sugars. There is no nutrition in alcohol, and whoever said that red wine's good for you was lying, because you know why it's good for you? It's just from the grapes. It's just from the grapes that they make the wine out of. You might as well just go eat grapes. Throw out all that free whiskey. I still have so much. I still have so much whiskey. But I used to drink every day, and that has built up my tolerance. And I kind of had to at that point because I was in customer support, and customers are asshole. Everybody knows that customers are terrible people, and I had to deal with shit that people. It was like the most simplest stuff. Sometimes it would be like, "Ark, my app isn't working. It's frozen," and they'd be so mad about it. They'd be so pissed off, and I'm on the phone, and I'm like, "Have you tried closing the app and reopening again?" And they're like, "How do I close the app?" It would be stuff like that. And so every time I heard something like that, I'm like, I need a sip of my wine. I'm like, I can't deal with this shit. You have so much trauma around clients, art clients, customer support, but I have a lot of experience too. And because of my years and years of experience working with customers, I think I've built up a good level of patience and tolerance. Like, I can't sit here and teach you how to use a phone. Exactly. It's like, have you tried turning it on and off again? How do I do that? And then I would actually have to write up articles on how to turn on and off phones, how to close apps. And I didn't realize how bad it was out there for people. Because I think just being on the internet, we're pretty much surrounded by other people who sort of know technology or enough to get by, right? Like, I'm pretty sure everybody here knows how to turn a phone on and off. But if you talk to the regular person outside who doesn't really use technology much, who's always out touching grass, like, props to them, right? Kudos to them. Touching grass is great, but the only reason why they would use a phone is to call someone. They wouldn't use it for anything else. And that average person most likely doesn't know half of what technology is even capable of. So stuff like closing out applications, relaunching again is really difficult for them. So I have to be like, step 1, this is what you do. Step 2, swipe up. Step 3, blah, blah, blah. Like simple stuff like that. I've probably written over like 100 basic articles on how to work a phone over the course of the past 5-6 years. Titanic wouldn't have sunk if they were built like Ark. That's a that's a good one. Hello, Blue Panda. Welcome in. It's weird because I feel like no matter how much time progresses, people still have the same problems with tech, like it's a new thing still. Yeah, I think so too. I don't know if it's a cognitive thing or it's just the brain not susceptible to like learning technology. They just go, I hate technology and therefore I don't want to learn it. Because it could be a mentality thing too. That's how I feel. Like for example, like I have 2 family members. They're both the same age. They're both old-ish, okay? One of them really loves technology and they will go out and find the newest technology and they will buy it because they have like retirement money. They have so much money to spend and they don't give a shit. And they're like, I want the newest speaker. I want the newest Netflix box or whatever it is, right? Like their Firefox, Google Chrome device. And they love learning about that sort of stuff. And then I have another family member who's the same age, but she refuses to learn anything about technology because she believes that she's not capable of learning new things, and she also hates technology. And for her, every time she runs into any issue, she's like, "Art, can you teach me how to do this?" So I would teach her and she'd be like, "No, not like this." She's like, "Don't teach me this way." She's like, "I just need to know which button to press first and which button to press second." And she's not even reading the icon names or the button names. She's just like, "Can you put a piece of tape on this button and write the number 1 next to it so I would know?" Like same with microwaves and like ovens and not just phones and stuff. She'd be like, "This is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3. And I just have to press these in order." And if she fucks it up, it's like she's pretty much like done with the device. She's like, "I don't know why it's not working." I'm like, "Oh, you just pressed in the wrong order." Yeah, you gotta understand why you gotta press those buttons, but she just refuses to learn. Luddites. What are Luddites? Hello, Air Shark. Welcome in. Had a hard time making my mom do things digitally. I was thinking about like a cognitive issue too, because my dad used to be great with technology. He used to be the IT tech support of the family. It's now gone to me, but my dad was really good at it. And now that he's getting older, he's starting to forget a lot of things. And my mom was telling me the other day, she's like, he's having a hard time figuring out how to turn on the TV. Like such a simple thing, right? You just press the power button, but he doesn't know how to do it anymore. So I'm like, maybe it's that as well. What are we talking about? Went to the toilet. We're talking about devices and technology. Microwaves, yeah. I think I've told my grandma 20 times how to turn the oven to no avail. You just do it for her. At this point, you might as well just do it for her. Hi, Absinthe. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Thank you for the hydrate air. I need caffeine. The Luddites were folks who were opposed to new technology when it comes to weaving, you think? They were stuck with looms instead of new stuff. Luddites. That's, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like a VTuber community mascot. That was the first thing that came to my brain when I read that word. I was like, what is this, a VTuber term I don't know of? It's not. Here it is. I'm on Wiki. The members of the 19th century movement of English textile workers who protested the usage of certain types of automated machinery owing to their concerns relating to worker pay, child support, working conditions, and output quality. Okay, I get it. It began in Nottingham, England, and spreaded to the northwest Yorkshire between... Okay, all of this is just extra fluff that I don't need to know of. The Memoriths. We should all spread a rumor that the Memoriths are actually the opposite people of Luddites, and they also began in the 1800s. And they were the ones who loved technology. The Luddites are a snarky term for people who are bad with technology nowadays. Oh. So it's like, I'm not going to say it's like an equivalent of a slur, but is it? Who knows? I have never heard of that word before. To some extent, I can actually sympathize with people that refuse to go with tech. Every time I have to drive my parents' new car, I yearn for physical buttons instead of an iPad to control the AC or radio. Oh, wait, I get that so much. Because honestly, I don't know what it is. I do find that a touchscreen is a lot less intuitive than physical buttons. So like even with my smartphone, when I'm trying to type out a message on Discord or something, like it's so easy for my finger to slide around. I need that texture under my fingers. It's number one, it not just feels better, but you have more precision with it. You need to be able to press those buttons without seeing. Exactly that too. Like think about the people who can't see, right? Having physical buttons is akin. It's not braille, but it's better than having just a flat surface. When can you invent hard light? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think I want hard light. Isn't that just a lamp? Isn't that just a lamp? A physical keyboard definitely feels better than a digital one on a phone. Yes. Which is why I think we've never gone with a touchscreen keyboard, like a physical touchscreen keyboard. Everybody, that's the whole reason why the mechanical keyboard community is so like rampant. It's really big because we love the tactile feeling of pressing buttons. We love that click. Every time we press a button on your keyboard, it just feels good, right? Because if we actually did enjoy touchscreen keyboards and touchscreen buttons, we would actually just have boards on our desks that are just touchscreen. And no more keys, no more switches, no more keycaps, no more modding. Hard light is a sci-fi term for physical light, basically. So like a lamp. I actually don't know. Best smelling chatter, hello, welcome in. Like all the touchable holograms in movies and video games and sci-fi stuff. So do you think we're ever going to have something like that in real life? Probably not, right? Because physical light doesn't make sense to me. What is light even made of, guys? It's just waves. What is light? Electromagnetic radiation. And we can't really touch. Can we physically move radio waves? Radiation. Wait, what? Wait, hold on, we can. Guys, this changes things. Maybe we can make physical light. Good after more night, Pyros. Welcome in. We're manipulating light physically. We can actually move it. Sort of. No, never mind, we can't. Never mind. Actually don't know. Pushing things with radiation. While you cannot move radiation itself, radiation can physically move other things. This is known as radiation pressure. So, well, that's not fair. They can move us, but we can't move it? How is that fair, guys? The universe is not balanced. I want to move light. We can't, but it should be theoretically possible if we had the tech. We gotta think about it in like electrons and cells and beads. But I don't know anything about that. I'm not in physics. Technically, light can also have a tactical feel to it, but has to be extremely powerful to do so. Do you think we would die from touching very powerful light? See, okay, here it is. Light radiation can penetrate the skin if exposed externally. Gamma radiation can penetrate. But the thing is, penetration doesn't equate to actual to moving things. That's just a laser, right? It's just lasers, bro. You're right. Like lightsabers. Wait, hold on. Lightsabers are physical light. Oh my god, wait. I'm having this like epiphany. I'm having my mind is being blown right now. I'm not really a Star Wars head, so like I never thought about lightsabers in a physical light form. I always thought about it like, you know, those glow sticks. Like glow sticks that glow. But I'm like, wait, no, it's just physical light. It's literally just laser. Just lasers. Lightsabers are bottled plasma last I checked. Bottled plasma? But what's the material of the bottle? Wouldn't it just break every time you try to hit someone with it? Hard light has been a huge sci-fi thing since the proposed hypothetical years ago. I'm so out of the loop. I have no idea. Valorous Eyes, Fair Maiden, and Valiant Messengers. Hello, Night Dude. Man, welcome in. Thank you very much. How do I say thank you in, like, your words? I'm gonna have to find out. I love Google. There we go. Apparently the word gramercy used to be used as thank you. Blessings upon thee is a general greeting. I thank thee kindly. There we go. We did it. Yippee! Thanketh thee. There we go. Yippee! So lightsabers are not bottled in a bottle. It's a magnetic bottling. Oh, so that's why it wouldn't break. I just imagine like glass bottles and like you hit someone and the glass just shatters and the light pours everywhere. But if it's contained within like a magnetic force, then it makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But then it would be the magnetic force that is applying pressure onto the object that is of the impact, right? You would be like hitting magnetic force against magnetic force, or I can't speak, guys. Magnetic field against magnetic field, and not physical light against physical light. Anyways, that's too much brain for me. Sorry, that's not too much brain. That's too much thinking. See, I can't even speak anymore because there's so much going on in my head. So much brain power used. There's so much brain. Along with the superheated plasma it contains. So it's a mix of both, I am assuming. Gundam beam sabers use the same idea, albeit much larger plasma contained in the field. Gundam beam sabers. I guess sabers are not just in Star Wars. They're in a lot of different titles and series as well. Hello, Marker fan. Welcome in. Are you a fan of markers? I guess so. That's interesting. Is there another use of hard light outside of sabers and holograms? Weapons? See, I don't think we would ever develop hard light if we didn't have a use for it. And to be honest, hard light weapons are not very efficient. Like, we have other weapons that are a lot more powerful than just hard light. So it would have to be useful in our day-to-day, and it would have to be consumer friendly, like for the general population. Big machiney, big energy. They do, yeah. Just like in Project Hail Mary with those cell lines, whatever it's called. I need to finish watching that movie. Bottled plasma is a real thing, but wildly impractical in real life currently. The power needed is wild. We're talking truck-sized generators for a lightsaber. Ooh, yeah, I don't like that. So, oh wait, hold on. Bottled plasma. Okay, I'm gonna have to search this up. Oh, there's people have made YouTube videos of it. Making a plasma coil bottle launcher. Wait, that's different. Plasma bottle, plasma disc. A plasma bottle is $200. And you can use it as a decoration on your desk. Plasma bottle light. Interesting. Sounds tasty, yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Do AT fields can count as hard light? I don't know. You know what? Let's find out. So AT fields from Evangelion. I would say so, right? Because they're like a shield. It's like a light shield. So yes, I would say light shields are essentially a physical light. Hard light. Hard light would be cool if we could make hard light keyboards projected from our phones. Actually, you're right. You know what's a bit of a shame is that the invention of AR just feels like it's not really being used. Like, it's such a cool, neat idea, right? AR? Augmented reality. But we don't really use it enough. And you would think that since the invention of AR, okay, when was AR invented? In the early 1990s. You would think that we would have more wearable technology that integrates AR into the actual functions of wearable technology, right? But we don't. Even nowadays, there's not a lot of people using AR. In fact, it feels like it's just dead. AR is dead. There's some people out there. I mean, I guess the meta glasses or whatever they're called, right? That's essentially AR, but how many years did it take? Like 30 years for us to actually invent AR glasses for people to use in their daily lives, their day-to-day. It's too pricey for the average consumer still. Yeah, it is. VR headsets, games, for example, are still insanely expensive. You think that's probably the reason why? It's just a price thing? AR is used on a lot of shopping websites. Are they? Wait, which one specifically? I've never seen it before. But you would actually have to put on some... You would have to use your phone. Like, you would need another screen. Another screen with AR function. Right? So, like, either the AR glasses or you'll have to use your phone camera to view the other screen in order to see AR through that device. Which means that we should just all get AR glasses. Amazon shows an example, lets you place items in your room. What? I did not know that they had that. Amazon AR glasses. View. Oh, it's Was this just from last year? I'm saying this from like a year ago. 1 year ago, there's an article on Amazon AR. But how come nobody knew about this? They're not marketing this, guys. It's on a lot of items. They're not marketing this. It would be cool if, more people knew about it, though. Because if more people know about it, there'd be a higher demand of wearable technology with AR. What if your glasses are AR? That'd be freaking cool. From my understanding of AR glasses and the functions and features that it has, it actually maps out the room that you're in. So you can save a preset, I guess, like some sort of preset. So for example, you buy your glasses, you go into your house and you go, okay, I need these pairs of glasses to map out my living room right now. And then it's going to do that. And you're like, okay, now I want to place my TV here. So every time I look in this direction, I want to watch the show. Every time I look in this direction, it's gonna show me this one thing. Yeah, like scan my current room. Exactly, just like that. I look at the ceiling, I'm gonna see this one thing. I'm gonna see like Spider-Man on my ceiling. What's the difference between AR and VR? VR brings you into the virtual world. So it's a virtual reality. And AR is augmented reality, which means that you project virtual things into the real world. So it's the opposite. So one you're going into like a metaverse, and the other you're putting objects from the metaverse into the real world. So it's like opposite isekai. In anime terms, it's like isekai. One of them is isekai, one of them is the opposite of isekai. One of them is omniscient reader's viewpoint, and the other one is Sword Art Online. You shouldn't buy meta glasses at all, bruh. Apple Vision is another story, though. Apple Vision? What is Apple Vision? I don't know. I've never compared any of the AR glasses to each other. So what's good, what's not good? Still unsure. Apple Vision Pro. See, they look stupid. It looks stupid on your head. That's like one of the reasons why I wouldn't really buy it. And it looks uncomfortable as well. Okay, the Apple Vision one doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that uncomfortable because it has a back band and one on top of your head. So there's more support. For Meta glasses though, they're just glasses, right? Meta glasses are just glasses. They look like your regular glasses. Metaverse died already? Yeah, it died. When I say metaverse, I actually just mean like a virtual reality. So it could be like VR chat. I always thought VR, AR to be like SAO. VR is SAO, AR is not. Slight difference. There's one app that lets you put VTubers in places and remember HoloLive members mostly. And that would be AR. I think there's a lot of games that actually include AR as well. Love in Deep Space has AR. Pokemon Go, AR. Right? Sort of, not really. I say at least Apple Vision, you can tell at least you're wearing something. That's true. I don't... Yeah, that's right. The thing with Meta glasses and like the Ray-Ban Wayfarer glasses, right? Also AR glasses, is the fact that like you don't know if someone has AR attached to the glasses. And I have read that they're able to take advantage of other people with those glasses on by seeing things that like it's like a privacy thing, right? It's like a privacy feature as well. It's like, what are you looking at? And we would like to know. But if you were to just use it in your own home, then I think it's fine. Like in your own private spaces, I think it's fine. It should look stupid if you're going to collect random people's data. Yeah. So you could absolutely take advantage of the technology in the worst ways possible. If you had access to a database of people's information, and because, you know, face tracking is a thing, facial recognition, sorry, not just tracking, but facial recognition is a thing, those glasses could be like an invasion of privacy, almost. Not almost, it is. Because you could look at someone and it's like, okay, you get their entire profile now. Look at another person, it's like you get their name, age, what school they're in, if they're in school, where do they work, their office, location, their house. It's just, I don't know. It does feel bad. Zantella, welcome in. Projecting a major lane Iwakura in the sky. I would love it for entertainment purposes. I think that there's so much potential when it comes to AR entertainment, but not for an invasion of privacy. The stalker's dream. That's exactly what it is. Hi, Miki. Welcome in. Happy Monday. And you can't trust the average person, right? You know that people are gonna, once they have their grubby hands on some sort of like weird technology that's able to invade another person's privacy, like it has the capabilities to do so, not the fact that that type of technology or the device that they're using is marketed that way, but it just has the capabilities of doing it. You know people are going to take advantage of it, and you know people are going to like be assholes and use it in the worst way possible. You think it would be popular in Japan? Probably. I think it would be popular everywhere, to be honest, not just Japan. Reminds me of that random guy in Lane. I have to watch Lane. Betsy, keep telling me to watch Lane. I still haven't done it yet. I have to watch it. I will probably watch Lane. You know what? I think today is a good day to watch Lane. No, today I'm going to finish watching Project Hail Mary, and then I will watch Lane if I have time. In that order, in that one specific order. Don't websites already have that info? They do, but it's just like a fast way of doing it. The same way as if you give people like faster access to do something, they will do it. If it takes a while, like if there's loopholes, if they have to press more buttons, people are going to be like, I'm too lazy. I'm not going to bother. Why would I bother? Why would I bother doing that, right? It's like we're going to go back to the whole update that Twitter did, that X did with their edit image button. See, normally people wouldn't copy and paste an image, put it into a LLM and be like, can you alter this image to my liking, right? To whatever prompt I've given you. People don't care enough, and they don't care for it. It's too much work because it requires you to press 5 buttons. But if there is a single button right next to the image, it's way more intuitive, and so people are going to be like, yeah, sure, just it takes a second. Of course I'm going to do it. Right? It's just like that. Do the Japanese thing where they force the shutter sounds at all times so creep shots can't be taken. Oh yeah, that's the reason why people didn't like meta glasses, because people are taking creepy ass photos. Yeah, they imagine that. You're wearing glasses and suddenly you hear like a shutter sound. So like this person right next to you is wearing glasses, their phone's not even out, and you just hear oh god. You're gonna scan the room for furniture you're missing? Wait, what would be the point of that? Scan the room for furniture you're missing. Do it in real time. Wait, what can we do in real time? Like you take meta glasses and you're like, I'm gonna scan my entire room and see what furniture would fit in this corner and then I will buy it, sort of thing. Sometimes I've seen done as folks take Gundam line arts and recolor them to test paint schemes. I guess that would work. I feel like the general audience wouldn't be using generative AI for that purpose. I think their goals don't align in that same mindset that you have, or whatever you just mentioned, for testing purposes. To advertise it to you. I'm avoiding someone like they have the plague if they wear meta glasses. You see them, I see them at the, like in, TikTok reels. Reels. See, I don't use TikTok, but like when I see shorts, I do see people at raves and clubs who are wearing meta glasses. And honestly, if you're at a club, it's hard to avoid someone like that, because they're just gonna be there. Like you're on the same dance floor. Or I guess just don't go to clubs. But then if you were to go to a club, you probably wouldn't mind either. Alarm blaring from glasses. Filming. Filming. Recording. Going to take a photo in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That would be so obnoxious. Hi, Court. Welcome in. This person has no couch. Advertise a new couch for them. Ew. That's like a Black Mirror episode. Yeah, we're gonna keep trying to sell this new couch to them until they decide to buy it. Ugh. I don't know, I hate that. Like, the thing with the evolution of technology is that, you know, these big corporations are going to take advantage of it. Or more like take advantage of it in a way that nobody likes, that the consumers don't enjoy. Just because it gives them more money. Thank you for the hydrate, Danish. And the problem is that their target audience are not even the consumers that hate the thing. It's just being shoved in our faces and we can't do anything about it, right? It's for the people who haven't really thought about consumerism and haven't really thought about ads, and they're like, oh, this is normal, this is fine. And they don't realize that they're the susceptible victims of these big corpos, right? Like kids, for example. You put a kid in front of a TV and you play several commercials in front of them. After the entire session's over, this kid is gonna be like, hey, can you get me this one thing? Like, I don't need it, but like, I thought it was cool because it was, you know, it was shown to me. It's those type of people. Two sides of technology advance. Oh my god, this will make my work better. Oh my god, corn. Ooh. I like how you bring that up, God Hands, because, oh god, everybody falls under the trap of, I'm gonna buy this one application because it's gonna make me work faster, but then the thing is, they don't work. As in, the person isn't working enough to make that product worth it. Like, I'm gonna buy this fancy pen because it has all these features on it, right? Like, I can switch this pen to a pencil. I can switch it to I can turn it into a ruler, right? It's also an eraser, but it's like $50. It's a $50 pen. Like, how much time are you really saving from just grabbing another pencil or grabbing an eraser on your desk? It's also a gun. If it's a gun, it was $50. That's a steal. But it's not really saving you much time. It's not really saving you much convenience, but it's just like a funny gimmick. And people fall for that all the goddamn time. Commercial programming since the 80s? Yeah, that is what it is. Those headphone ads on Twitch with David Beckham for some reason? I actually don't see them. I don't see the ads on Twitch. And also the thing with ads is that it's like, everybody's seeing different ads depending on where you live, because it's all catered to you and your location. So the ads that you're seeing are probably different from the ads that I'm seeing. You know what ads I'm seeing? I'm seeing all these Red Bull ads. Red Bull makes you fly. It's only Red Bull. I don't see anything else. So yeah, it could be, it might be just you, Ridgeway. I don't see David Beckham. Advertiser, now the new end user. They're selling to instead of the people actually using it. It just goes full circle. Same with like the whole AI bubble. Have you guys noticed this? AI is just selling to other people who are making AI. And the average consumer isn't really buying those AI products. So it's like AI selling to AI, and then like, I don't know. It's, if I were to go deeper into it, it's like Nvidia is building parts for this AI company, which then is selling AI products to Nvidia. I'm just putting out two examples here, but I think it's like a bigger circle. But it's essentially that. So like, I'm making this one physical product for you, and you're gonna sell me this one digital product so that I can make these physical products faster. And it's just a whole circle. And people keep convincing, they keep pretending that like they need this one product because it's gonna make their production a lot more efficient and a lot faster, when in fact the average consumer outside don't give a shit. It's not for them. Why would I need this? I don't. I get fried chicken, pizza, and lobster. Yum, yum, yum. Wait, right now? Like all of that at the same time? You can't just pick one. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna have fried chicken and pizza and Red Lobster. Or you're at Red Lobster eating fried chicken and pizza is what you're saying. That's a little different. Why are you at Red Lobster eating fried chicken and pizza when Red Lobster is known for its lobster? Kaide, make that make sense. Go get your lobster. Oh, you're talking about ads. I'm like, what are we talking? What's the context? But okay, that's the thing too. Like, why is Red Lobster advertising fried chicken and pizza when they should be advertising lobster? Wait, the phrase is Red Bull gives you wings. Oh my bad, I don't fucking remember. I'm not a Red Bull enjoyer. Red Bull makes you fly. Red Bull gives you wings. There we go. That's the one. They're manipulating the market to milk money from people. Yeah, like would you buy AR product? No. Why would you use it for? They tried. They're like, we're gonna sell this one app called Sora. We're gonna sell, AI video making for the average consumer. Thing is, the average consumer hates AI slop. The only people who are buying into the Sora app are other AI creators. So AI creators are making AI videos for other AI creators. That's what it is. The general audience hates it. Nobody would go on Sora just to watch AI videos. Why would you do that? Why would you even bother watching AI videos? It's just for other AI creators. It's just a whole circle jerk of AI bros. They're just jerking each other's dick off. That's what it is. I work on weapons detection device. Wait, what for? As someone who works in AI products, not really. We integrate AI into our products to make average consumer have rapid response. Security guards. Okay, that would kind of make sense, to be honest. If it makes something faster and more efficient for someone who's already doing something like a manual job, then that makes sense for me. For at my old company, what we did was that I built up a whole database of articles, of how-to articles, and also I was in charge of the support team as well. So I had a team of other support agents, and what we do is that we would just send articles to customers, or if they don't understand, we would explain it to them. But then they realized that they could just do that with AI chatbots. But the thing is, customers don't actually want to talk to an AI chatbot, but people don't realize that. Yes, it can do the job well, but if there's a lot of human to human communication, people the original job includes a lot of human to human communication, and you were to replace that with a robot, people will absolutely go, they're gonna riot. Hello, Wanderer, Dark Aerith, welcome in. Yowie Mondays. No, it's M-Preg Mondays. Gotta start with an M. Wasn't there a fully AI made movie in China? I have no idea. I don't know. My parents haven't talked about it. I think with China too is that even there's it's probably the same everywhere, to be honest, where there's a part of the population that are into the AI stuff and that part of the population that isn't. Hello, Ophil, welcome in. AI may be just an excuse for RAM shortage so it can legally increase the price. This is not the first time. Really? Do you think that's what it is? I don't think so, no. You're trolling, right, God Hands? It is, who is it? Gabe? Steam's Gabe? Gabe Cowell? Yeah, what was he? Someone posted on Discord. He was saying that, the prices are still gonna go up. So, if you need a computer, buy it now. If you need upgrades, buy now. And then gotta wander. Keep wandering until you find your safe home, Dark Aerith. Now I develop drone with AI. It helps me a lot, but sometimes I think it replaces a lot of human jobs. I mean, you're not really... I think there's like a fine line between like what you're using AI for, and I think if it's just like making a drone that's already helping a lot of people do their jobs, then I would say it's not really an ethical thing. Like, it's not really an ethical issue at that point. Like, it could be, right? Depending on the outlook of it, it's also kind of subjective. But if you're using that drone to help other people, then I think it's fine. I think drones are actually made as a way to assist, you know, our lives. A lot of times, if you think about it, you're like, okay, if we didn't have drones right now and we need, like, there's an emergency rescue mission that we gotta do, those drones are gonna help, right? You know what drones are good for too? Is that they're replacing fireworks. In a lot of places, they're using drones as fireworks instead. And you think about it, you're like, yeah, fireworks release so much pollution into the air. Why not we just use drones instead? You still get your light show. Hello, Ube, welcome in. Lurking, listening on my way to work. Have a safe trip. Enjoy your work day. You also have to consider drones in warfare. Yeah, it's like a gray area. A lot of these things are gray areas, and you have to think of what are you using this technology for? Is it going to benefit humanity and creatures and Earth, right? Or is it detrimental? Like, is it the opposite? And it's, you know, power comes with, Power comes with great responsibility or something, right? So if you have all this money to spend, if you have all these assets, if you have all this power, you got to be responsible with it. You got to know what to use it for. And I think, like, you know, not just drone usage, but like technology at the end of the day is exactly that. So at the same time, I think like the universe, the Earth is just going to fix itself. Like, we've already sort of seen it with generative AI, right? When generative AI came out, there was such massive backlash for generative AI, images and art and all that stuff, that like the consumer, the person who is buying art will never buy generative AI. It's for the people who don't care and aren't really art enjoyers. Those are the people who are buying generative AI art, are the people who aren't the consumers, aren't the people who like art to begin with. So like everything just fixes itself at the end of the day. I love how badly you misremember quotes. I hate it. You may love the fact that I'm really bad at remembering words, but I hate it. I don't know how other people do it. There's like some people who are able to just quote movies. I can't do that. Words don't stick in my brain. Which is why sometimes I have trouble communicating thoughts. Like, I have a thought in my head, I'm trying to explain what I'm thinking of, and it just won't come out the way you want it to. This is me practicing right now. This is me practicing on stream. This is the reason why we have these like 3 to 4 hour chat sessions. Is so that I can talk to you guys and figure out what the hell is wrong with my brain. It's because I consume barely any alcohol in my life. You think so? Is it an alcohol thing, guys? Is it because I was an alcoholic in the past few years that I can't remember shit? I am Ong. I'm the avatar. Is that one of the quotes? It's just high IQ activities. Maybe my IQ is low as hell. Maybe it's like sitting at, I don't know, 60 or something. The thing is, though, I go on YouTube or I go on other platforms where people are just chatting and they're just talking, and some of the stuff that comes out of their mouths are some of the worst things possible, but they're good at speaking. That's the thing. They're good at talking and they're good at communicating their thoughts, but it's like the equivalent of me going 1 + 1 = 11. And I I go, I don't think there's much going on in your head, but I know you're really good at talking. I'm a minor, so I can't drink alcohol, but my father gave me a sip and it tastes like crap. Marker fan, I need to warn you right now that it's not good to tell people that you're a minor on the internet. Internet safety. People will take advantage of you. And I generally keep my streams 18 plus. Goodbye, Marker fan. I do. So come back when you're 18. Come back when you're a little bit older. I will welcome you back. But here's the thing. This is my tip for you too. There's a lot of other VTubers who do this as well. It's just for your own safety, because the moment people find out that you're a minor, some other people in chat might take advantage of you. It's not a me thing. This is not a me thing. I'm just saying that, you know, internet safety is a thing you gotta be wary of. Or strangers on the internet who are gonna be like, oh, that's a minor? Okay, let me just DM you. Let me just talk to you. Alright, so goodbye, Marco fan. Thanks for coming to my stream. Maybe I'll see you in a few years. Who knows? Find the VTuber who might be okay with having minors on stream. But for now, I'm just gonna be like, I don't know if I trust other people on the internet right now. I trust my chat, I trust my community, but who knows? There might be someone lurking in the background going, oh, who's a minor? Okay, goodbye. Okay, Marco fan's gone. Luckily, I'm a major. I'm actually okay with having minors here as long as they don't tell me that they're a minor. As long as you don't tell me you're a minor, as long as you don't tell me your age, right? You can stay. That's all I'm asking for. Just don't tell. Or when people are 19. It's just there's no like hard limit. I wish that there wasn't really a hard limit. Honestly, at the end of the day, it does come down to emotional maturity. But like, here's the thing. If you're announcing you're a minor while being a minor, I don't think your emotional maturity is there yet. I find it hard to recommend VTubers to minors. There are some VTubers who are minors. There's a lot of like 16-year-old, if you go on like Reddit or Twitter, there's a lot of like younger people who are like, how do I become a VTuber? Because they look up to other VTubers in the industry, in the market. So they want to be one too. And if you're like around the same age group, I think maybe it's better. Maybe it's fine. I miss when I was those ages. Can I go back? I wish I could go back too. I'm like 5,002 years old right now, Mauser. That's gonna be a long way back. I hate the A minor chord jokes. Do people say that? We're not trying to run a daycare, as I quaintly saw another VTuber tweet. I guess for me, I view it a little bit differently. I don't really mind if there's a whole bunch of kids running around. But my number one concern, what I prioritize, is not really me taking care of chat or me being responsible for chat, but it's just the fact that I prefer not to run into an instance where a community member is a minor and there's someone else who ends up going, taking advantage of them in the worst way possible. Is that like a daycare thing? Probably not. I just don't want to see that happen here. High Q activities right here. Where? I miss those days. I miss the days when I'm not thinking about bills, not thinking about having to pay my rent, not thinking about taxes, not thinking about, do I have enough money to do this and that? Or like scheduling dental appointments or scheduling doctor appointments or worrying about my health. Back in the day, you could just do anything. When you're a kid, you could be like, I'm gonna run outside in the snow because I don't feel cold. I'm gonna eat like 3 bags of chips because my metabolism is insane. I'm gonna play games until 5 a.m. in the morning because my body can just tank that shit. Meetings. Oh god, yeah. Is that a kid thing? Normally it is, yeah. Like, I can't stay up until 5 a.m. anymore. I would just die. I would die. Usually I'm dead by 10 p.m. I just end up staying awake until 1 because I have work to do. Like, my work is forcing me to stay up. And I don't want to. I don't want to stay up. I want to sleep at 10 p.m. My body is telling me I need to sleep at 10 p.m. And I want to listen to my body, but no, I can't. My metabolism used to be so good, but now it sucks. Mine is still okay. I think mine is still okay. I'm not sure how you can like improve your metabolism. Do you have to eat more fibers or something? Eat more nutritious meals? But at the same time, I stay away from snacks because I'm scared of my body deteriorating. So I go, okay, no, I can't have too much carbs. I can't have too much chips. I avoid processed meats like sausages and ham, Spam, bacon. I try to avoid the pepperoni. I try to avoid all that stuff because I've realized that my body is already giving me signals. For some reason, every time I eat processed meats, right, my BO goes, okay, Ark, you're gonna smell a little bit more today. And I go, what the heck? I go, what the heck is going on? Why do I need more deodorant today? Like, I just realized I can't process it. Or like with milks and stuff, it's like if I drink too much of it, then I get bloated. So I just tell myself not to drink that much milk. That's a cool party trick. Does it happen to you guys? That's the one connection that I found. It's like probably my gut biome or something. My guts are like, yeah, we can't process this shit. So we're now gonna... It doesn't happen? Is it just me? The thing is, like, I've asked my roommates, I'm like, can you smell me? And they go, no. But I'm like, I can smell myself. And that bothers me. I'm like, I have to now shower 3 times a day. That's the craziest reason I heard of avoid processed meats. I don't know, it's just a connection I found. Like, over the years, I'm like, why is it that some days I smell worse? Like, I can literally smell myself. On most days, I don't even have a smell. Like, I don't have BO at all. In fact, I'm a person who doesn't really have BO. But then when I eat processed meats, suddenly I have BO. And I'm like, why? What is the cause of that? Then I realize that it's the connection with me eating processed meats. Is the Asian buff? Maybe it's the Asian buff. Maybe that's what it is. I know some people who smell when they eat cold cuts. Because cold cuts are processed meats, right? Because I can't eat too much of that either. I can't have too much ham. Drink ginger? A little musk is fine though. I don't know. I'm very sensitive to smells. I don't like it when something smells too much in one direction. Like, even when it's good smells, like even when it's cologne or perfume, or fragrances, a little bit is okay. But then have you guys walked into an elevator and this guy has like sprayed cologne all over his body? Like, don't you want to puke? It's kind of like that. That's what it is for me. I'm like, just dab it. Just dab it on. I have to go, but have fun. Goodbye, John V. to rewatch. Enjoy Monday. Yeah, just dab a little bit on. I also smell like Homo sapiens when I eat processed meat. I smell like Homo sapiens. What does Homo sapiens even smell like? See, my BO smells a little bit acidic, and I think that's the reason why I hate it. I'm like, it smells gross. Depends on how strong the perfume. I guess so, yeah. I guess this is subjective for everybody. Some people have more sensitive noses, some people don't. When I say I can smell you from a mile away, it's real. When I tell you guys to take showers, it's real. Never had the cologne experience before? If you live in the city, it might be more common, but I don't know where you live. Don't tell me where you live. This used to happen all the time for me. People who use too much cologne, people who use too much perfume. And the tip is that you just dab a little bit on, because the reason why people put on so much cologne and perfume is because they're so used to their own scent. They're so used to that perfume and their cologne that they think they don't smell like anything anymore. So they just keep putting on more. And every time they put on more and more and more because they think that people can't smell them, they can. It's just that you're used to it because you're around your smell the entire time. One time my father's family friend came from a distiller or something with the eucalyptus smell. I went downstairs, broke down crying from how strong the smell was. Oh. I actually really like eucalyptus. I'm a little different. I like eucalyptus because it smells like herbs. But eucalyptus is really strong. It's also really bad for cats. Eucalyptus is toxic to cats. Cats are... There's a lot of plants that are toxic to cats. I can't keep them around. I believe like lavender, eucalyptus, lilies are incredibly toxic to cats. You know those little white flowers in rose bouquets? Those are toxic to cats as well. Like cats just can't be around plants. All this perfume talk, you know, I'm reminded about a movie about perfume. What is it called? You hate artificial scents from those things? Sometimes you can't really tell if it's artificial. Like what would be like non-artificial, like smelling like rosemary? Like actual herbs? But it still smells kind of artificial. Lavender? I don't know. You love cats and flowers, what do you do? There are some flowers that are okay for cats. I forgot which ones. Let's see. Let's take a look at the chart. Flowers that are safe for cats. Roses are fine as long as you remove those tiny white flowers that come in the bouquets. Autumn crocus, azaleas, is that how I pronounce it? Thank you for the hydrate. Chrysanthemum, Cydamen, I don't know what that is. Daffodils, Dieffenbachia, English ivy, hyacinth, jade plant, oh, they're including plants too. No, these are toxic. Sorry, my bad. These are toxic to cats. I'm like, that's lilies. I'm like, daffodils. I'm like, pretty sure I read up that daffodils are bad for cats. Daffodils are toxic to cats. Lilies are toxic. English ivy toxic. All these things are toxic. Monsteras are toxic? Isn't that one of the most common houseplants? Sagopalm, snake plant, tulips, pothos. A lot of these are very, very common. Monstera? Really? For cats? They're toxic. They're moderately toxic to cats. When chewed, it acts like microscopic needles, causing intense burning of their mouths, excessive drooling, and vomiting. Damn. I guess catnip works, yeah. Yeah, chrysanthemum bad for cats, apparently. Is used here for fireworks? Really? Flowers and fireworks. Chrysanthemum. Fireworks? How? There's chrysanthemum fireworks, but you don't actually use the chrysanthemum flower in the fireworks. That's different. Are camellias okay? Those are my favorites. Let's see. Camellia plants are perfectly safe for your cats. They can still cause stomach aches and harm them, but they're generally non-toxic. That's good to know. Why not dandelions spreading like fireworks? Have these little tiny ones in the sky. That'd be cool. It's because when they explode, they look like one. True. Everybody who has cats needs to... Actually, no. I think that when you adopt a cat, or when you buy a cat from a pet store, they usually give you a list of things that you don't want to keep around cats. They usually do. because some of them are incredibly toxic. Chrysanthemum flowers sometimes tape to it because it's a toxin. You tape it to it? To the firework? Chemical warfare when you're 12? What are you doing when you were 12? When I was 12, I was playing freaking Maple Story. I was trying to grind my bishop to like level 18. Classic Maple Story. I was playing Tibia online. I was playing freaking RuneScape. What was that noise? Oh, my roommate opened the door. I think there's a delivery. But I was touching too much grass when I got around that age. What were you guys doing when you were 12? You were in the trenches. I was a terrible kid. I was such a rebel because I was so addicted to the internet. I was so addicted to the computer that my parents had to cut off the Wi-Fi at a certain time. Yeah, hydrangeas are toxic to cats. They had to cut off the internet at a certain time. Like every night before bed, they would turn off the Wi-Fi. But then what? No. Even before that, what they would do is that because in order to get to the computer, they would have to set a password, right? Like you would have to enter a password in order to access the computer, to use it. And I was a really sneaky kid. So what I would do is I would take one of those digital cameras with recording functions. I would hide it under a scarf on a shelf. I would set it to record. And then every time, or that one time I needed to use the computer, I asked my dad to input the password, and that camera would see everything. It would record him typing the password on the keyboard. This was when I was like 8 years old or something, human age. And that's how I found the password. He, to this day, he still has no idea how I found the password. And so I would play that back and be like, I think this is what he pressed, and then I got it. And then somehow my parents are like, how did Ark know the password? Because they would make me leave the room every time they typed in the password. But I found out anyway. And then afterwards, they would lock the door to the computer room. And then I would learn how to lockpick. So now I know how to lockpick. Like I can probably lockpick most locks because that's how much of a rebel. That's how addicted to the computer I was. And then afterwards, they were like, "How did she get into this room?" So after that, they would take. So back then, the Wi-Fi adapter was external. So it was like a little antenna, right? So they would unscrew the antenna at the back of the computer and they would take it to the room at night, thinking that I wouldn't know how technology and devices and hardware works. So in the middle of the night, I would sneak into the bedroom, grab the antenna, and then like screw it back in. So they would know that I knew about the antenna. And so they would hide it. And after that, I went and I bought my own antenna because they're all the same. All the antennas are the same for every single PC, for every computer. They have to be the same. So I got my own so that every time they unscrew the antenna and they brought it to the room, I would take out my own and screw it in and play on the computer until 5 a.m. And people would wait. The moment 5 a.m. hits, I'd be like, okay, time to go to bed. Unscrews everything. Closes the door of the computer room, shut down the computer, go back to the room like as if nothing happened. The first assassin in AC Brotherhood? Yeah, I was a sneaky kid. In the worst way possible because like I learned how to sneak out of the house later when, it got to like high school. They weren't strong enough. They really weren't. Operation Ark. Yeah, like the other day. This is actually recent. It was last week. and my roommate was in one of the rooms, but they locked it. And I was like, can you open this door? I have to grab something. They're like, hold on. They're like, I can't yet. I will unlock it when I'm able to. And then I just went and I just picked the lock and I just went in. No locks can keep me. I am just, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, whatever it is. The worst I did was break into my bedroom window 10 minutes after going to school. Into your bedroom window? That's fine too. I mean, why am I encouraging you guys to like break into stuff? You guys shouldn't be doing that. I'm a really bad influence. Gremlin egg assassin. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I ended up like sneaking out of the house when I was in high school to go clubbing with my friends. It was not a good time, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. Back BG3 character right there. Oh, I was so sneaky. I've learned the placement of my floorboards, like in upstairs, like the bedroom floor, and I memorized which ones creak and which ones don't creak. And I would step on only the floorboards, only the boards that don't creak. And I would learn how to have like step in a way that doesn't make sounds. Like it was now that I think about it, it was like actual assassin type shit. You still do that? It's not just me, right? Because like at the same time, you don't want to bother people who are sleeping. You don't want to wake them up. Or it could be a ballerina because tiptoeing. No, actually, you don't have to tiptoe. You don't need to tiptoe. You just have to put your foot down slowly, from like heel to front. Sometimes tiptoeing makes it worse. I was low IQ barbarian growing up. Ark is masterclass assassin. This is my addiction talking. I was seriously addicted to MapleStory. I was like, I need to grind my bishop. You don't understand. I needed to grind my bishop. I need to go. When you play MMOs, the MMO kind of like forces you to be on that game 24/7, and especially back in the day when MMOs were extremely grindy. Because now you can just level up all the way to like max level within a day. Or maybe not a day, but it's really quick because the game wants you to get to end game fast so that they can sell you stuff. So they can start selling you loot boxes, so that they can start selling you like end game equipment or buffs or potions or whatever it is. Microtransactions, exactly. Back then we didn't have that. Back then it was like it takes like 3 weeks in order to get 5 levels. MMOs are still farming simulator to this day. I guess so, in a different way. Now you're farming for like equipment and stuff. Back then you were farming for levels. Now you're farming for gear. And there's still an RNG aspect to it. Like think about Lost Ark, right? Playing Lost Ark, your equipment breaks. It booms. It blows up. And then you gotta re-farm everything again. Same with MapleStory. You're trying to upgrade your equipment. You're trying to enhance your equipment up to like level 15 or something, like 15 stars. It booms at like 12 and you're like, shit, now I gotta farm this boss again and find that the same equipment with the same amount of stats. It's so much of a time sink. I can't play MMOs anymore. Maybe Final Fantasy because it actually respects your time. This is why I'm so into subscription-based models or paid models now, because I'm like, I don't have, the grind isn't really there. Coffee. Hey, that reminds me to drink my coffee. Hold on. Askin Walker, welcome in. I can't speak in. Welcome in. You play Final Fantasy 14? Yes. Final Fantasy Tactics was my first Final Fantasy game. And then some of you guys convinced me to play 16. So I streamed it. I sucked at the game though. Did you also spend some money for premium services? I spent so much money. Okay, not back in the day because there were no microtransactions, but like in university, I have probably spent thousands on premium surprise boxes by sacrificing my food money. And I don't need to eat. I said, let me just skip this meal. I've skipped meals before. And how about I spend this $25 on a premium surprise box instead of eating? It was like the worst way to approach life. Don't skip meals, okay? For your MMO microtransactions. Don't sacrifice your own health. I was eating granola bars every day because I'm like, I need to play Maple Story. Water soup every day just for my premium surprise boxes. I lost a couple characters though, so I won't be going back. I wouldn't recommend going back. Like, unless you play it on the side and you don't care about, you know, your character's looks, because that was all I cared about. I'm like, I just want my character to look cute. It has to look pretty, because what's the point of playing this game if my character doesn't look cute, right? Hello, Lone Wolf. Welcome in. Little goth vampire girlies. How's it going? How is it going for you? Happy Monday. So yeah, looks, visuals, glamour, outfits, that was endgame for me for a lot of games. But then it did turn me into an ice soup eater. Yeah, fashion the true endgame. I think that's how it is for anything, like any game nowadays. You're trying to farm for skins, you're trying to farm for a mount, you're trying to farm for this new outfit, you're trying to farm for this gear because it looks hella cool. You're trying to farm for this new pet, this new minion. It's just all fashion. It's for the aesthetic. I play Overwatch now, so it's not that much better. Competitive games, oh god. Because you're not just farming, you're in a room full of other people who are equally or more competitive than you. And you're facing these most toxic people while you're trying to farm for, I don't know, some skin currency. At least there's no level grind. Overwatch mentioned. Do you guys like Overwatch? Any Overwatch enjoyers? I don't play Overwatch, but a lot of my friends did, so I watched them play. Watched them. Who is it? I think one of my roommate actually enjoys playing Sona and Torbjorn. Is that his name? The one with the turrets. I want to get into it. I mean, if you play Marvel Rivals, if you play other competitive shooters, Valorant, then Overwatch might be easy to get into it. Or get into. You love Overwatch, to be fair? Is the community better than other communities, or is it the same? Did someone say TFT? Nobody did. You did. And lads, you farm to take off the clothes. Actually, Love and Deep Space, you do farm to take off clothes. If you get, you know how in gadget games there's like potential levels for characters. So the more characters you get, the more you can unlock passives and all that stuff. In Love and Deep Space, if you get, I believe it's like 4 copies of the same character, you get to unlock a tattered version of their outfit. Like, their outfit's torn to shreds. It's like half gone. So people do in fact grind Love and Deep Space in order to take off the clothes of the characters. The community is generally really friendly for Overwatch. That's good. That's good. Maybe that's why a lot of my friends do play it. Love and Deep Space is Ark's trigger word. I love that game. I just can't play it. I've dropped that game so long ago. I mute the chat and VC and just go on about my day. That's a good way to approach things. Sometimes I mute League of Legends. I'm like, I don't give a shit what they're saying. I'm just playing the game. I'm here to play the game and have fun. I want to play my own way. Why am I talking to these people? I heard Sona, my mom went to League. Sorry, not Sona, not... What's her name? Who's the Latina? Is she Latina? I have no idea. Why not make a fighting segment where the clothes are tattered like DBZ game after they nuke each other? You should pitch that idea to Infold. You should pitch it to some game company. Samara, there we go. It was Samara. They will eat that shit up, man. People will love it. They're gonna play just to see characters naked. You know they will. That's just how it is on the internet. That's the formula to get people to enjoy your media and your content. It's to cater to the horny people online. GTA 6? Are you looking forward to GTA 6? I've never played GTA 5. I've never played GTA 4 or 3 or 2 or 1. So I have no expectations of it. And I don't know what the game really is about. So I can't say I'm looking forward to GTA 6. Like, should I look forward to GTA 6? Is it a good game? I know a lot of people have played GTA 5 and they loved it. But it was never really my type of game because just the whole mechanics of it, you know, like you're doing missions. Are you like in a gang or something? Like you have guns and you steal cars? Like that has never been my thing. I'm like, that doesn't... Some people enjoy that stuff, right? Because they're like, yeah, I can't do this shit in real life. But like a part of my conscience is like, I don't know if I like stealing cars and and shooting people and shooting up a building. Like I've never really found that fun. It could be fun for me. I just never tried it. Just the idea of it, I've never touched it. The game would probably make half the world stop in time for a day. I think so. Or it's an open world organized crime simulator. See, people are playing GTA 5. I was playing Sims 4. I was doing the same shit. Instead of like firing up a building, instead of like holding a gun and like shooting people, I was making people drown in pools and locking people in kitchens when the kitchen's on fire. Like I was doing that instead. The stories are usually crime, drama, and politics, similar to Yakuza. Would you prefer Yakuza or would you prefer GTA 6? I heard a company sent mail saying the whole company worldwide is taking the release date of GTA 6 off since so many people sent notice of absence. Wait, what day is it coming out? Is it already announced? I feel like they would have to. Because people are like, I need to plan it. I need to plan my life around GTA 6 so that I'm there on release day. I'm not hyped for it because I'm going to need to time travel to the future to be able to run the game. What are the graphics like? Is there a trailer out already? Pre-orders are out November, December. Oh, the perfect time to release it, I think, would probably be around Christmas time when people have the 2 weeks off. Most people, at least. So that you get like a lot of players on the game. GTA is mostly about driving around listening to music while following traffic laws. Really? If that's the game, then I'm gonna play it. Maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll try GTA 6. Okay, maybe I will. If it's a good game, if the entire world is gonna go on a pause just to play this game, that tells me that it's probably good and I should try it out. I've never touched it. I prefer Yakuza. I was just using it as a comparison because they touch similar topics but executed very differently. Okay, never mind. I was thinking, I'm like, is it like Yakuza Story? Because I love Yakuza. I love it. You will need to go shop the day before, buy all that stuff for the next day too. Play Yakuza first though. I mean, I did play Yakuza 0. And then I played 7 and 8. 8? 7? Forgot which one. Yakuza 0 was so good. That was my introduction to the Yakuza series. It was Yakuza 0. And then I remember crying my eyes out. The story was absolutely amazing. Play the Majima one. The pirate Yakuza, the one that literally came out. It's fun. Am I gonna get seasick? I get motion sick in water, even in games. I'm gonna need pills. I'm gonna need medication for it. Play Stranger Than Heaven once it's released. I might actually. Like Last Judgment, that's another series I want to play as well. All of the Ryuga, what is the studio called? The dev studio. Like all of the games that came out from the dev studio. I want to play all of them. I just don't have time. I think all these games are a massive investment of time. Yuga Gotoku. There we go. Yeah, that's the dev studio. I don't know if Yakuza's meta like GTA. GTA parodies are a lot of real life celebs and controversies. So it's probably different, right? Well, it might be my first time actually encountering that sort of gameplay, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe it's just the same way I play my Sims 4. Because I have like... This is how I play my Sims 4. I have a mod called Base Mental Drugs and Alcohol. And I have... It's basically a gang mod. It's an organized crime mod. And there are drug dealers. You can plant your marijuana. There are guns. I also have like a lot of mods that are more violent because I'm like, I need this to be like reality because I think it's funny. And I'm like, if I play Sims 4 that way, I might as well just play GTA 6, right? Just play Drug Simulator 2. My friend played that. I thought it was really funny. What are you doing in The Sims? I'm playing GTA 6 in The Sims 4. Like, how open world is like? Can you get married and stuff? Like, I think that's really funny. Like, it's basically just like a regular simulator, but I'm like, oh, Sims 4 is missing all these like violent aspects to reality that makes the game realistic. So that's why I downloaded all these mods for Sims 4. I'm like, I need this to be more realistic for me. Marry death? There's actually a mod. Actually, can you marry the Grim Reaper in Sims 4? I know that there's a mod for it. I feel like you would enjoy Schedule 1. What is Schedule 1? Schedule 1. On Steam. You're a small-time drug dealer rolling into a fresh town with... See, okay. I'm going to change the way you guys think about me. Okay, I think I have given you the wrong impression of the way I play games. I'm not playing Sims 4 just so I can plant marijuana and deal drugs. It's just a portion of it. That's not the reason why I enjoy The Sims 4. I just wanted that feature just to have it there in case one of my characters does decide to be a drug lord. It's essentially a farming sim, just like Stardew Valley. I even had a marijuana mod in Stardew Valley for a time. I had it on stream, then I forgot that I had it up, so I had to delete it. But it was there. It was there. Can the NPCs get high? Yeah, with that mod they could. But I'm like, that's not the reason why I play the game. It's not to deal drugs. It's not to become the biggest crime lord in the city. It's just a bonus. Like, maybe I might enjoy Schedule 1? I don't know. But like, it's not the fact that I like playing games that are drug simulators. I just like the realism. The Grim Reaper and The Sims 2 is the first interpretation I saw of them, and I reset the PS2 out of fear. Oh, that would be scary. Witnessing like something horrifying in your comfy simulator for the first time. And then like The Sims introduced vampires and werewolves. So like I guess it wouldn't really be that scary anymore because the supernatural is there. There's ghosts. Now there's ghosts as well. Hold on. Need my coffee. The moneymaker. What is the... When I first approached simulator games, I thought that like I had to min-max everything and that was the way you beat the games. But in fact with simulators, you don't really... The end goal isn't to beat the game and to generate as much profit and money as possible. It's really just like a dollhouse sim. So you're like living the lives. You're creating lives for your characters, and I think that's the fun part. Like, how can I maybe if you want to self-insert, it could be role-playing. right? But it's like, let me create stories with all these characters. And I think if GTA is able to grant me that experience, then I might actually play it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's essentially what GTA is, right? You're playing as a character who's living another life in another city. You do whatever you want. You give them your own story. What's your plan for today? More work? Yes, more work. I have 2 things due. I have 1 thing due today, and then I have to work on a commission. For me, it's usually the creativity in the simulators. Yeah, so it's like the role-playing aspect of it, right? Sort of. Role-playing is creativity. So yes, it is. You might enjoy RimWorld or Dwarf Fortress. People kept telling me not to play RimWorld because it's too big brain for me. At the same time, maybe I should prove them wrong. I, Ark, am a smart person with an IQ of 205. I can play RimWorld without dying. At this point, we can play NTE. Why would I play NTE when Honkai Nexus Anima is about to come out? Or Ananta. Or Ananta. Ark, don't do it. Don't play RimWorld. Clock's still addicted to RimWorld. This is not a past thing. Our mod, Immersed Clock, is a massive addiction to RimWorld. That I know. Dude doesn't sleep because of RimWorld. Without dying is unlikely. I don't do it. It can't be that bad. Is it? Wait, is it because... So, am I thinking about this wrong? Like, are you guys telling me not to play RimWorld not because I'm not big brain, but because of a different reason? Why should I not play RimWorld? Play Fallout 3. Is that the Las Vegas one? I watched one of my friends play it, so I'm kind of already spoiled. 54 hours of RimWorld? Claw clearly isn't here because if he was here and I said the word RimWorld, he would have just popped up immediately like a groundhog. I would recommend playing RimWorld still though. The most addictive game ever made. That makes me want to try it. You guys are so good at convincing me to play games. First is GTA 6. And now it's RimWorld. Is it going to be Fallout 3 next? Fallout 3 and New Vegas are different games? Oh. I guess I haven't played Fallout 3. Or I haven't experienced it. I don't know what it's about. I haven't played New Vegas either. The last one is 76, but it's terrible. I heard that they tried to go for like an open world concept and failed. Something like that, where there were like a lot of bugs. I think you'll enjoy RimWorld, but it might be the only game you'll ever play for the rest of your life. Sorry, rest of the year. I cannot read. Is it as addicting as Minecraft? Is there another game that's more addicting than RimWorld? I just need to know, so I can have some sort of comparison. It can't be that addicting. See, the way I not judge, but the way my impression of games is through the modding community most of the time. So I would look at Stardew Valley and I go, the modding community is massive. That tells me that Stardew Valley is really addictive, especially with how long it's been out, right? There are so many mods for Stardew Valley. I look at Sims 4. Equal almost as many mods as Skyrim, right? Same deal, addicting as heck. I look at Skyrim, right? Massive, the biggest modding community in all of the gaming market, in all of the gaming sphere, right? Skyrim is hella addicting. But when I look at RimWorld has mods, but it's not as much as even like a game like Terraria. There is a really active modding community, but it's not that big in comparison. So when you guys tell me it's really addicting, I don't know how like, it can't be that addicting, right? Alright, could we play Ace Attorney but modded? I could play regular Ace Attorney. It doesn't need to be modded. Do you guys like Ace Attorney? Nobody's really mentioned Ace Attorney here in chat. I'm guessing you guys don't like Ace Attorney. Game's so good it don't need mods. Never played it before. I personally love Ace Attorney. Like I've played the trilogy myself. I played it twice, in fact. No, please, Ace Attorney. Is that a yes? Like, is that a please Ace Attorney, or is that a no Ace Attorney, or is that a yes Ace Attorney cipher? That's a lot of words that mean different things. Apollo's a freaking Apollo's was actually my first Ace Attorney game. So my impression of Ace Attorney was strange, because to me, Apollo was the main character of Ace Attorney of the entire series when it first started, and then when Phoenix Wright, who was the actual main character of the Ace Attorney series, came out as this cool ass unk, I was like, damn, I love this guy. Damn, he's so freaking cool. And then I played the trilogy, and I'm like, who is this man? I'm like, what do you mean he's the main character? I thought Apollo was the main character of Ace Attorney. And then I didn't like it at first, and then after I enjoyed it. And then I played the trilogy twice because of how much I enjoyed Ace Attorney. I don't know if it's a game to stream though. Cause yeah, you're right, it's really long. It would be great practicing your voice acting. I don't know if I want to practice it. My end goal isn't to be a voice actor. I do like voice acting as just, you know, I think it's fun, and I think it immerses you guys into the games that I'm playing. But I don't really care for voice acting as much as like your average voice acting person, whatever that means. Play Minecraft. Hi Mark, welcome in. That's a game that I was considering because I'm like, there's no end to it. I can't really end Minecraft. I can keep going, and I can end it any time, as in I can stop streaming Minecraft at any time because I wouldn't be giving you guys cliffhangers. Kingdom Hearts is short. Stop lying. I know all about Kingdom Hearts and its length, not the context of it, but its length. I have been summoned. You guys want Kingdom Hearts? Minecraft streams, please. Okay, what if we play Minecraft? What if we play Minecraft and you guys backseat me? Minecraft might attract minors on YouTube. That's what I'm scared of too. Like I played Terraria. Oh my god, so many kids. And so many kids coming on from YouTube. A lot of them. You can tell because it's like they have no stream etiquette and they're just saying things. They're saying the most random shit that has nothing to do with the game I'm playing. Or they would be so into it. They'd be like so into it to the point where they get frustrated with how I play. You're playing Minecraft right now. Go to Experience, like literally right now. What about Pal World? No, that's not my game. Play Roblox? That's gonna attract the kids. It's not Minecraft, I think. I think Minecraft still has a pretty adult audience. It has a mix of everything. Like everybody plays Minecraft. The kids, the adults, like the grandmas, your late grandfather, your great grandfather. Everybody plays Minecraft. The babies in the womb. But for Roblox, no, I'd say it's like maybe 20% adults and like 80% children. So yeah, that's out of the question. Roblox is out of the question. Did you guys know that there's a new update on Genshin Impact that turns into Roblox? Okay, not really, but Genshin Impact is turning into a platform to host mini games. There's this new mode in Genshin Impact. I just signed in the other day and I saw it. You saw that mode? Yeah, it was called like something Wonderland or something. And then you click on it and it's like create your character. And there's customization. Genshin Impact has character customization and you can make your own character. And then you can walk around in this world with other characters. You can see other people. This is like multiplayer. This is multiplayer Genshin Impact. It's a game engine. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like literally a game engine. You go in and it's like you get hit with a menu of all these mini games that you can play with other people. And it's like Roblox. Why on earth are they doing that? Because people love it. That's why Roblox got so popular, because people love it. Sekiro Shadows died twice. Let's do that. You guys know I have no patience. You guys know I have no patience with bossing. I'm gonna be stuck on a boss for like 30 minutes. And I'm gonna be like, guys, I quit. Like, it's different because with my strategy games, I'm like, it's just... The limitation is my brain. It's a skill issue with my brain. Like, I can just think about this a little bit more and strategize. With games like Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, or Elden Ring, or any Souls-like games, it's a hard limit. It's not like a soft limit where I'm like, if I just use my brain a little bit more, I can beat this boss. No, it's like my reaction speed. I am stuck at this reaction speed because of how old I am, because I'm an old hag. Because I'm a hag, I cannot react to when the boss wants to slam down his weapon. I'd be like, I'm a deer in headlights. I'd be like, weapon by my face, about to hit my head. I'll be like, what's going on? And then I just die. And these games are not really... Like, they show no mercy. You get one shot a lot of times. It's like you get hit one time and it's over. So I 100% cannot play any of these Souls-like games, especially on stream, because I would get mad and I'd be like, I'm gonna take a break. Like, I would be like, guys, I probably won't show the fact that I'm frustrated, because usually I don't get frustrated, but I do go, I feel stressed, so now I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna drink some water and come back in an hour. But I can't do that when I'm streaming. I can't be like, guys, I'm gonna leave you for an hour. I'm just gonna go take a walk and come back and try this boss again. I can't do that. You guys are gonna be sitting here for a whole hour doing nothing. I would have to glue myself to the chair and keep trying until I get really pissed off. And then like I would have some sort of like a heart attack. One of my veins would explode on stream because of how stressed I am. Good morning. Hi, Azu. Welcome in. Happy Monday. The one with the giant robots? The other Souls game? The Armored Core? Is that what you're talking about? Armored Core? You want to play Armored Core? I don't know if I can. That one's gonna give me motion sickness. There's so much flying. I think I might die. A form of anger management. I'm gonna start changing the way I look at Souls-like games. I'm angry, so I'm gonna beat up what's his name? What is the boss from Elden Ring? I forgot everybody. Goldbert or whatever. Speaking of before sleep, it's gonna be my birthday in 30 minutes. I'm gonna say happy birthday before you sleep. Happy birthday to you, Captain. Happy birthday to you, Captain. Happy birthday to Captain. Happy birthday to Captain. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. I'll say it again to you tomorrow. The first non-skippable boss. There's gonna be Margit. Oh, that one. That guy, the old dude. I remember him. I actually did beat him. It did take me a while. He was actually, you know what? Margit's fight was pretty fun. I actually quite enjoyed beating him. You know which fight I hated? The one in the... Anybody who played Elden Ring, do you know what I'm talking about? You know, the one with the Magic Academy? the Luna mom, the mother, where she has a bunch of kids around, and you have to find the kid to break down her shield. God, phase 1 was so annoying. And the thing is, I cheesed most of my, I guess it's not really cheesing if it's part of the mechanic, but I was playing as a magic user up until that point, and her resistance to magic was, like, she had this, like, I don't know, 5 feet barrier to magic or something. Like, I was barely doing any damage. I was denting her. I was doing chip damage on Renala. Is that her name? Renala? And then I think I spent like a whole week playing or trying to beat that boss until I literally gave up. I was I'm not doing this anymore. And then I built a blood weapon. I'm like, I'm just gonna build a stupid blood weapon and deal more damage. I think you know what else is worse? Hi Vic, welcome in. After that, I was like, okay guys, I'm gonna stop being a magic user because clearly that's not working out for me, even though I love being a ranged user. I went and I started playing as a Dex user. I did Dex build, which was like KMS. I wanted to like jump off a building. Because I love small pointy sticks. Like that's me. That's my second favorite weapon, small pointy sticks. Your voice is really comforting. Thank you. I'm like ranting right now. So it's like the opposite of a comfy stream. Just talking about Souls-like. So yeah, I went from magic to Dex build where I was still doing like so little damage I couldn't kill anything. A spear for ants. Yeah, and everyone's always like, Ark, why don't you go for the meta build? Ark, why don't you go for big-ass weapons that do damage? Guys, I hate big-ass weapons. I hate weapons that take forever to sheath or forever to swing. Like, it's just not my type of gameplay. But the problem with Souls-like games is that they encourage you to have big weapons. They encourage you to use these big-ass weapons because, honestly, it's not... If you use a small weapon, it doesn't do any damage at all. Yeah, the big unga bunga. It feels like everybody who enjoys Souls-like is always like, yeah, great swords. Yeah, I just want my brick on a stick. I just want my hammers. But I'm the opposite of that, which is why I can't play Souls-like, guys. It's not a game meant for me. They did say that. Hi, Still. Welcome in. Like slamming brutal death metal? Hell yeah. I'm probably gonna do death metal singing on Friday when we have a karaoke stream. My favorite band, Bring Me the Horizon. What was I saying? The Souls community is very echo chamber. Yeah, and they're like, yeah, just build the blood weapon Ark. Well, what if I don't wanna? What if I just wanna use my tiny ass stick? My tiny stabby sword. Magic user and just use index weapons like Moonveil. Yeah, I was recommended that too. But I was like, I was done by that point. I was like, I'm not gonna keep going. I'm so done. I'm so dead. Just use Moonveil. Just use a blood weapon. Just use Moonveil. No, I'm like the opposite. I hate it when I have to stick with meta. I don't know what it is. I'm like a hipster when it comes to games, which is like a really bad thing. Which makes me a terrible gamer because I always try to pivot away from meta because in my head I have so much ego and pride. I'm like, I can beat this game without using meta weapons. I can beat this game without playing meta strategy, but I can't. But I'm really stubborn. Hello, Deadman, welcome in. I'm so stubborn when it comes to gaming. And like, I feel like I can do it, but I can't. And I wish I was like, I can solo her, whatever his name was, that one guy on YouTube, but I'm not him. I wish I was him. Soulsbro complains about any kind of build, really? Magic build's cheap in the game, but it's literally in the game. I don't know. I don't know what it is. The thing is, I'm not even a Souls head, so I don't know what's good, what's not good. I just go on the internet and people tell me what to do and I go, no. And then I struggle and then I quit. Meta doesn't exist to me because I have a dying belief that I'm the best and no one can convince me otherwise. I love that. That's how I think too. But I know I suck. That's the problem. Like I want to be good, but I know I suck. Hi Mudrock, welcome in. Happy Monday. He quit doing the Melania thing. What is he doing now? I saw that he played a little bit of Where Winds Meet. Like a no-hit run. It's okay to suck. I know. Guys, it's okay to suck. Magic, you don't get to melee, so you're a coward. Strength, you better not play shield because it makes it easier. Oh. Is that what they say? They're like, you have to play it this way or you suck? I feel like the Souls community has a bunch of elitists. No, actually, you know what? This is the same for every single gaming community. It's just the fact that the Souls community is massive, is really big. So you just hear, like the people who are negative are the loudest. Like the people who are elitists are the loudest. But I'm pretty sure there are other people in the community who like don't give a fuck. Like they don't care, right? Which is why also I don't want to stream any Souls-like games because I'm like, I know I'm gonna get someone in chat who's gonna come in and be like, Ark, you suck ass. Ark, what the frick are you doing? Ark, why are you using this weapon? Why are you using this pointy ass stick when you could be using this unga bunga brick on a stick? I think I suck at games. I think sucking at games makes games so much more funnier, especially if you play with people that are good. That happens to me all the time though. It's not really, I mean, I guess it's funny for other people. It is funny for other people. You know what? I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm just like the clown of the group because people are like, let's bring Ark into the Ender Dragon fight just because we think it's funny. Let's get Ark to solo Gore Magala and Monster Hunter just because it's funny as hell. Because she has no idea what the hell she's doing. It works. But like, that doesn't make me improve in the game. There's a lot more loudmouths too compared to other games in Souls. Like, yeah, you get the gamers, like the actual, you know, the meme, right? When I say gamers, it's like you imagine this specific person in your head who's like really, who min-maxes everything, who optimizes everything, who only plays meta. Like that's the type of gamer I'm talking about. And they will be really mean. The 35 first-time chatters who backseat immediately, it's mostly younger kids, I think. And the more popular the game, the more it attracts people who don't have the emotional maturity, who don't have etiquette, and who are rude as hell. My personal gripe with Souls community is a lot of people have the FromSoft can do no wrong mentality, and any critic from game design is chopped up a skill issue. No, this happens everywhere actually. I see this in every single game fandom I'm in. Arc Knights, right? You see that in Genshin. You know those like tribal wars, like gacha tribal wars that you see on social media where it's like Wuthering Waves is better than Genshin Impact. Oh no, Genshin Impact is better than Wuthering Waves because Wuthering Waves is full of gooner shit. And then you, like the lads, even like within the fandom, you get people who are like loud as heck. And you have people going like, yeah, I love Infold. I don't talk shit about Infold. And then some other players who are like, I hate Infold. They should burn in hell. You get everything. It's just the deeper you are into a community, into a fandom, into a culture, into a games culture, the more negativity you would find. You have to admit the ultimate games aimed at women are making massive revenue these days. Yeah, they are. I feel like it would be the same if there was a lads like 11 Deep Space for like the other side. Like people who love women. Games that are aimed at men. Or more like dating games aimed at men. Like if there was a Love in Deep Space but like all girls, that would also rake in massive revenue. It's just that everybody's too ashamed to make that type of game because they're like, ew, dating game. But the thing, I think women have grown up with otome games. Women have grown up playing a lot of otome games. In fact, like I've played several, like I have like probably 10. like physical copies of Ultimate games, and I used to play like Voltage Ultimate games on my phone as well. So like this is a lot of girls have grown up with that, and so we're so used to it, and there's no shame. I think that's the thing. There's no shame when it comes to dating games for girls. So girls will just hop on that shit, right? They'll be like, yeah, this is what I'm familiar with. But for guys, I think it's a little different because like I don't know what it is with men, but it seems like they like to put each other down all the time. They're like, hey, you play dating games? Ugh. You play Arrogate? Ugh. Right? Like I'm an edgelord. I play my CS:GO and I love my Souls likes, and I only want to see blood and war and guns. But in fact, I do think that if there is a game that is similar to Love and Deep Space, that people will hop on it. It's just that it might take a while for people to actually accept the fact that this dating games are normal and people actually want it. They don't know that they want it, but they do want it. Were you into Mystic Messenger? No. I actually didn't like Mystic Messenger. People are going to hate me for this. I didn't like Mystic Messenger. I did play it a little bit, but I was a fan of the devs of Mystic Messenger, Charits. They did Nameless. They play it was Dandelion, I believe, that they made. That was the first game, and then it was Nameless, and I loved Nameless. And then they released Mystic Messenger, but it didn't really feel like your typical Ultimate game, and the routes needed to be like you had to wait. And I'm like, I just want to play everything in one sitting. Like I don't want to wait for messages to come in. I don't want to have a stamina type system. Was there one? I don't remember. So I never got into it. Diabolic Lovers. Yeah, Lovers, another one that I played. With vampires. When a game don't got gun or ball in it. Ugh. Yeah. I think that a lot of guys think that way. I think as a society we should all be more perceptive to dating games. I think they're fun. I think people just are too stubborn because they have this like image that they want to uphold. They're like, I want to look this certain way to other men and to other women, and so I'm never going to touch these because it's not part of my aesthetic. Love and Deep Space and Ultimate game aimed at women can generate more annual revenue than games like from Hoyoverse that really took me by surprise. Do you know why, Mudrock? So I did play Love and Deep Space. I played it for a long time before I dropped it, and this is the reason why I dropped it. Thank you for the hydrate sentience. Cliffhanger. Yeah, Die Lovers was a VN. Color X Malice is also... Yes, Color X Malice as well. I didn't finish that one. I'm still in the middle of it. I haven't gotten through. The reason why I dropped Love and Deep Space was their business model. It was different, the same, but they took it to an extreme. So what Love and Deep Space does, if you go into the shop, the first pack is like 99 cents, and there's 5 of them. It's so predatory. And then once you're done with those, it upgrades to like a $2.99 package. And you're like, oh yeah, it's only $2.99. Oh, it's only 99 cents. Each package is only, I think there's one that's like 50 cents or something like that. It's so cheap. And you're like, it's just a little bit more. It's just a little bit more. And that's how they get you. Because they keep adding on, and then there's a separate currency for every event. So like if you look at Genshin, right, you can save for banners. Because the currency transfers over. It's like the same currency for every single banner. No, in Love and Deep Space, they have a separate currency for every single event. So like you can't, if you don't use up that currency for this event, it doesn't transfer over. So you have to use up all of it. And you can't really save. You can't, there is a separate currency where you can, you can turn that currency into that event currency. But at the end of the day, there is a separate currency for that specific event. That's why I love Arknights. I think Arknights Enfield also has like a separate currency now too. It's not, of course, you can use your regular currency, but there is a separate one. But still not the same as Love and Deep Space. And then not just that, not just like the monetization and like the business model and how they prey on you, but there is a VIP package in Love and Deep Space. It's like a subscription almost.
I'm not talking about battle passes. I'm not talking about like your daily login rewards. Not that type of subscription, right? Like every single gadget game has that. There's like a membership thing that you can purchase. Love Empty Space has an extra one that's like if you spend, I believe it's like $5,000 a month, something like that, $3,000 or $5,000 a month, something insane. And it's in the thousands. They will send you a physical, the IRL physical package to your door with like all of this like VIP stuff, a premium service, exactly. So that's how they keep people into the game. Because it's also a sunk cost fallacy, right? You're, like every month, if you're spending like $3,000, $5,000, and you go, oh, it's like a collector's thing now too. Because I got last month's VIP package, so I should get next month's too. Like I want to keep getting these because it just feels good as a collector. And that's how they rake in so much money. I don't really agree with that, to be honest. Like I don't like the fact that it does that. And it feels bad as a free-to-play player too, because you miss out on so much if you're free to play. And I play games for stories. Hi Hale, welcome in. I don't spend 5k per month. I'm broke as hell, Hale. I might as well be living under a bridge right now. But I was a free to play player and I play games for story. So I don't care about mechanics. But when I go into Love and Deep Space, a lot of the reason why I play, like the story, is locked behind gachaing the characters. Like in order to experience that event story, you have to get that character. You have to get the character skin to enjoy the story. And I'm like, there's no content for me now because I can't get the character skin if I'm not paying money. And if I'm not getting the character skin, I don't have any story to read. I can't enjoy it. So that's why I quit. But overall, like I would say the game is good. Like the stories are good, the gameplay is good, the modes are good. It's grindy as hell, and it's not free to play friendly. At least your VIP package will keep you warm under the bridge. If I had those VIP packages, to be honest, if you think about it, it is an asset investment, right? People will go crazy for them because it's like a one-time thing. It's like this month's only, and you could go, this is 2026 February VIP package for my boy Silas. You put that on eBay and people would pay a lot more for it because it's like limited time. It was a limited time VIP package that you can only get this month. So you could generate cash, guys. Why didn't I think about this? Guys, why didn't I think about this? This is an investment. This is like stocks and trading. Know any good story games? I know a lot. Let's see. If I had to recommend a story game, there's so many games with good story, and it's really, now it just comes down to mechanics. It's like, what kind of game do you want to play that has good story? I can recommend gacha games. I can recommend VNs. I can recommend like single player type, like QTE, quick time event types games. Like there's a lot. I only recently learned Lads had gameplay. I thought it was all those romance scenes. Oh yeah, it's hardcore gameplay. That's what I mean by grindy. It gets really hard too. There's like an abyss, like you know Genshin Impact Abyss Tower. There was a mode like that. There's also a roguelite mode, like IS, like integrated strategies of Arknights. I don't know why they don't market that. I guess like they just assume that girls aren't into it, so they don't market it. And you have to farm like artifacts for gear as well. Oh, you know how pay to play? Oh my god, now I'm thinking about it. You know how pay to play this game is? The more copies of this character you get, the stronger they are as well, and then you also unlock an additional animation and an outfit, like a different color version of their outfit, and then also a tattered version of their outfit. It's just so much. It's too much for me. Magna Grammara and Fairy Tale, yeah, that's what Sentience recommended. I enjoyed the story for that one. It's a VN. It's my money. I want it now. Right now. Are you sure, Sir Penis? Is that what you want? Max Sir Penis? Can you tell me about the drama surrounding the character Valko in the game Love and Deep Space? I'd like to know the reason behind it. Okay. So, there's already a lot of issues with the game itself when it comes to balancing out the characters. So Infold hasn't released a new main story in a very long time. It's been a long time. And they keep releasing new characters. They keep releasing double banners. It makes people spend more money. It just seems like everything that they're doing right now is all about money. Like, how can we milk our players of money as much as possible? And the main story doesn't generate revenue. It doesn't generate money. So why would they release main story, right? They're just going to keep releasing banners and new characters and having 2 or even 5 new characters in one banner. That's how they do it. So, all those characters in Love and Deep Space, right? There's 5 of them. And they're all in the same banner. Like, it's actually insane. And so people are complaining about that already because they're like, this is so not free to play player friendly. We're spending so much money, but where is our main story? And I would have to agree with them because honestly, the main story is so good. The main story doesn't really have much romance aspects of it, but like, I love how the story is written. I love the anecdotes, even like the ones that is just like, just words on a screen and there's no romance scenes. Like, those are some of the best parts of Lads, but they know that doesn't generate money, so they ignore it. And so people have started complaining. And the second thing is that 2 of the characters have not had enough content. Some of the newest characters don't have enough content because Infold knows that if they were to release those content, people wouldn't. Like, it doesn't generate money, so that's why they keep releasing new skins, new lad skins all the time. New paid lad skins or new banner lad skins, which doesn't really contribute much to the content of those characters. And people love their characters in Love and Deep Space. It's basically their boyfriends, right? Like, they prioritize those characters over their IRL friends sometimes. And they're like, my boy needs more story. My boy needs more content. My boy's missing content. And so the moment they released Velko, everyone's like, now you're going to prioritize a new character over everything that you're not giving us, over the main story, over all of the other content for our boys, like the existing boys. It's going to make it even worse. Because now we have to catch up for 6 characters. Now there's 6 characters in the banner, and now there's going to be in the same banner. And there's going to be now you're going to be working on content for this Velko guy, and not the content for our boys that are already missing content, right? So it's like the priorities aren't lining up. So people are giving Infold shit, and some people got so extreme that they started sending like cow dung. They started harassing the employees of Infold. Some girl hired an assassin. Like some dude with a knife who like ran into the office of Infold in China. And so it's gotten so serious that the CPP is involved, like the government's involved because of the extremists. And the devs are now scared, and the devs are like, okay, we see that you don't want Velko, so we're gonna remove him from the game entirely. Like, we're not gonna release him at all. And then so now you have this other side where the girls who actually like Velko is like, bring Velko back, right? Like, why did you take him away? We actually wanted Velko. And so now there's this whole weird like political movement going on within the fandom of Love and Deep Space. And it's getting really dangerous for the dev team as well. They've canceled, this other controversy. They canceled their Bilibili event, which was like one of the biggest events in China for like gaming and media and whatever, right? Because they wanted to protect their staff from any harassment. And because of that, some people have actually paid money. Like, the tickets are really expensive. I forgot how much they are, like hundreds to 1,000, whatever it is, to get into that event. Some people paid for that ticket to go in just for Love and Deep Space. And they're like hotel costs and whatever it is, right? Just for Love and Deep Space. But now that Love and Deep Space canceled their appearance, these people have already paid for the tickets in their hotel, and it's like, now people are even more angry. So it's like, yeah, the biggest event. So that's the drama around Love and Deep Space right now. Extremists for gadget games. This is what I'm scared. Like, parasocialism goes really freaking hard. Like, you see it in the K-pop fandom. You see it in Love and Deep Space. People are married to these characters, which is why, like, I'm really like I'm concerned and I'm worried for creators when they tap into that, like the BFE, GFE content, because you do get people in their community who becomes a little bit too parasocial. And when they become parasocial, if something doesn't meet their expectations, they will go, you never know what they're going to do. Right? That's how you get stalkers. That's how you get like the most dangerous people. That's how you get people who hurt other people and they hurt themselves. You will never be parasocial for me. Good. I don't recommend it. I'm like, just put several eggs in multiple baskets. Like, I like you guys and all, but like, at the same time, don't be too attached, because emotions can get scary, and I understand that. I can empathize with that. And then people will marry Ark. People? Like multiple people? That's the Valko story. That's love in deep space for you. That is parasocialism at its most extreme. And I think everybody should avoid it. Collecting a harem? When? What? You guys are making up headcanons in your head. I'm like the main character of like a... What is it? Quintessential... I don't know. My lover has a lover and my other lover has a lover. What are those animes called? Just harem anime? The X-Ark polycule? I hope not. What's the reason you stan Valko? Do I stan Valko? I don't stan anybody. No, I don't stan Valko. I think Valko is cool and all. I don't stan him. Guys, you know who my favorite character in Love and Deep Space is? I've never told you guys, I don't think. My favorite character in Love and Deep Space, it's Silas. I really like Silas. I think he's freaking cool. Zane? No, he's okay. This is why, when I play Stardew Valley, I'm like, don't marry your doctor is weird as hell. That's essentially Zane. Zane is the main character's childhood friend, and he's also her doctor. And I'm like, you're already seen everything. It's weird as heck. And childhood friend. Silas is my second. I think Silas is probably the most popular character in Love and Deep Space. And the reason for that is because it's not just because he's edgy as hell. He is kind of edgy. But it's the fact that he respects the MC, he treats her as an equal, and it's kind of like a Bonnie and Clyde situation in the story. Like, they match each other's vibe, like, they're on each other's level. The main character is in the police force, and Silas is the head of the underground syndicate. Like, it's such a good love story, you think about it, right? It's like really great slow burn, enemies to lovers, like you got everything there. And they're like Bonnie and Clyde. They work together on missions. But like they have to keep it secret. Right? It's like a Romeo and Juliet situation. He's not really a crime lord. It's like another underground. He keeps the crime scene safe. So it doesn't go haywire. It doesn't turn to chaos. And people listen to him. Yeah, exactly. Enemies to lovers. Slow burn. Crime syndicates. And every time they work together, they have to keep it a secret because she's not supposed to be working with him. Like it's so good. It's such a great love story. This is why it's not because Silas is like the most attractive there. I actually don't think he's the most attractive. But it's just like the story and the dynamic between the main character and Silas and their backstories and their lore, it just works well. He became the crime lord to create order. I forgot what the origin was. I didn't get that deep into it because I think I dropped the game like a bit after he came out. But I'm like, oh, the introduction and like even going forward, the story was great. And I don't know what happens after that. And then they introduced him afterwards as like in another world he was some like dragon god, and I was like, okay, this is too much for me. I was like, just keep it as a crime lord. I'm like, I'm good. Like I don't want to go into like, the myths. Because like in Love and Deep Space, the initial story is that this is like their second life or their third or whatever. Another life ahead, back in the day they've met the main character before, and it's like meeting them again in a different life. Yeah, he's like some dragon god thing, some edgy dragon god, and he's really edgy looking. He's got a tail, and he's like half naked, and he has like this crystal on his chest or something like that. He has like horns and scales everywhere, and I'm like, oh no, I'm good. No, he's too much. Silas sounds hot. He is pretty hot. Budget Shogo Makishima. Who is that? I need to search that up. Who's Shogo Makishima? From Psycho-Pass? I guess so. Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, it's this guy. But he's not a psychopath though. Like he's not an asymptomatic individual. Or what? He's not like against the civil system. Like Silas doesn't mind working with the police force. It's just that he has the title that can't. You think X-Ark is pretty hot? Really? Me? Psycho-Pass villain. Have you guys watched Psycho-Pass? The entire series is so good. I think it was like way ahead of its time. Even now, like watch Psycho-Pass right now. It's like, oh yeah, it's still relevant to this day. Everything that they talk about, all the themes of Psycho-Pass. In fact, it's even more relevant to this day than it was like back then. Because back then it was like kind of hard to relate. It's like, yeah, this weird sci-fi civil system, whatever it is, right? And now it's like, holy shit, we're actually living in Psycho-Pass right now. I haven't watched season 3 yet. I guess you have plenty of time. It's like how I have to watch ReZero. I have to watch Lane. I think only season 1 was good. I enjoyed all seasons. It was different. The other seasons were different, but it still touches on the same themes. And I think it's because you're so in love with the characters of season 1 that it's hard to get into the other characters because they're different. The main characters of the second season and third season, whatever it is, they're very different from our main character in season 1. So it's like in your brain it goes, how can I jump from having such a cool aura farming character to like this one plain character? But she has her own charm. One guy with the highest recorded Psycho-Pass ever, which they started power scaling him via that. It was so funny. Did they? I forgot what it was about. It's just so freaking. It's been so long. I don't remember what Psycho-Pass was about anymore. I just really enjoyed all of it. Gen the Butcher. Who is that? Camely? I don't freaking remember. I don't remember anything. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys here. I was about to like end stream. I looked at the time. I'm like, oh, it's exactly 12. It's exactly 12 now. And I am going to eat because I didn't have breakfast. I didn't have food this morning like I said I was going to. So, and my voice is semi-dying. How do people even talk for like 4 hours in a row? 4 hours straight. I don't know how people can do it. It's not, the thing is, it's not even 3 hours for me. It's only like 2 hours and 54 minutes, minus 10, because we have to minus the starting soon portion of the stream. It's his nickname? Gen the Butcher? Kamui? Is that the same person? No, Kamui is like the main character of season 1, right? Ugh. Have a good day. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoy your Monday. Enjoy the rest of today. If you're sleeping, have a good rest. I'm gonna send you guys off on Twitch. I'm gonna see. Let's see. How do I do this? Who is streaming today? I'm gonna send you guys to Shiro. Shiro is playing Clear Obscure Expedition 33. Expedition again with Shiro. Alright guys. Enjoy the stream. Enjoy the cat boy, fox cat. The fox who looks like a cat. That's who he is. Alright guys, goodbye. I will be back tomorrow. I didn't even put up a schedule. Oh my god. What am I doing tomorrow, guys? Anybody remember? Anybody got good brain energy? As in like a good memory? Brain energy. Anybody got a good memory? Remember what I'm doing tomorrow? Because I don't. Oh, Stardew Valley. Oh yeah, it's Stardew Valley. So it's Stardew Valley Tuesdays where we just yap and we flarp. Farm LARP. Flarpin' Tuesdays. Flarpin' Tuesdays, guys. That's what it's gonna be called. All right, get ready for some Flarpin' Tuesday tomorrow. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Goodbye.